Black Sabbath, the band,
Black
with Ozzy
Sabbath.
Osbourne.
Yes.
I Am Iron Man, War Pigs,
I
Crazy
am
Train.
Iron Man. Da 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 da. Iron Man.
Nailed it. That's pretty much the whole song.
Yeah.
No.
And I'm going to Sabat, Sabbat. I would do like Sabat San Diego if you really wanted
Okay,
to see.
sure.
If you
'Cause
if
I
you wanted like a
looked that
valid
up, it
Google
keeps
search,
correcting it. San
yes,
Diego.
because Sabbath is way more popular.
There's also a Black Sabbath MC San Diego.
Like a DJ or a host, a party
It's
host.
A motorcycle club?
Oh,
It's a motorcycle
motorcycle club. Okay, sure.
I would feel that you'd be a part of one of those.
A motorcycle club?
Yeah.
Probably not in like the Sons of Anarchy kind of way, but yes, I would roll with a club.
He's got the hair for it.
This is not an easy Google
You said
search.
it first. My first thought was like his whole hair facial gives off motorcycle club vibes.
Charlie Hunnam vibes?
Yes.
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 Okay, so then I looked up Black.
But you're not as
Sabbath.
boring as he is.
Steph, drink something.
But I too can also do an inconsistent accent.
I'm going to try this.
Oh, you're gonna just start with the Peepsy for your drink?
Steph is trying the
Yeah, I also
Peepsy.
got the Peepsy. So I'm going to.
What is that? What if this is the episode where Steph dies?
Oof.
Well, at least we got it on camera for the views.
Yeah, you know, it's fine.
I mean, we
Oh, was
a
was
peep
that the
took
wrong
her
response?
kidney or gallbladder.
It smells creamy.
I don't ever want my drinks to smell creamy. I just want to throw that out right there. Yeah.
It smells like cream soda to me. I think.
Then say that. Saying it smells creamy just implies other things that I did not like.
I don't like
Like
it.
cream of
Oh,
wheat.
damn!
So quick.
I don't like it. It's not good. It's not.
I
don't know why, but
that
it
was
doesn't have.
fantastic.
Well, because last time, okay, well, Anthony said, yeah, I don't like it. Anthony said that he's not a Pepsi drinker, and I like
True.
Pepsi.
Okay.
This is not carbonated at all.
That
Are you
sounds like
saying
a
it's
problem with that.
Do you think it's just sugar and they took a peep and melted it inside sugar water and
Like
then
it's flat.
dyed it brown and they were like, yeah, they'll drink it. They're stupid.
Mine wasn't flat.
Yeah.
It was
Like
Pepsi.
you heard the shh
That
when
was,
I opened
that
it.
was all the
And I took
carbonation.
one sip, and it
That
was
was it.
like not
Wait, try-
carbonated at all.
Try straight from the bottle. Try straight from the bottle.
Do you think it's going to make a difference?
Well, then we eliminate a
Less
lot of
air.
variables.
Oh, okay. Okay. No, I don't like it.
There is a difference,
Okay.
But is it
but
carbonated?
it's still not good.
No
Like,
one
she's
said
like,
it was.
oh.
Yeah, I'm
Combination.
on. Did you think it was going to be good?
I just wanted an opinion, and I don't like it.
Fair.
What,
Hey,
what,
we're all about experimenting
Yeah.
here.
it's true. What if this was
I've
the
been
moment?
wanting to try that other
experimental.
Coca-Cola, but as soon as I saw it was like zero sugar or like that change
Yeah.
sugar, like
Yes,
artificial
he
sugar,
is. He
I
will
don't
get
care for it.
chicken tenders at any restaurant to see what the difference is.
That's because
There's
he
a
doesn't
difference
eat
with
anything
chicken
else.
tenders, though.
There is.
Anthony is
They're not
part-
all the same.
Anthony's body consists of head, hamburger, chicken tenders, pasta, and whatever Chipotle he had that afternoon.
And soup from the can.
Yes, and the
true.
theater soup from the can.
This is true. These are all true things.
Eating like he's out on the range.
He's trying to get some of that. Oh fuck! Who's that old man? Sam Elliott energy.
Yeah.
He's trying to get that Sam Elliott energy out on the field. Just yep. But it just comes off as like I'm too lazy to cook it.
But he's eating with the backside of a knife, like not a spoon.
Jesus Christ.
You get the salts, and you
Yeah,
just
that
drink
was
the rest. It's-
Hold on, I gotta
Word.
do a live now tweet. Oh, but going back to Black Sabbath. Sabbath.
Sabbath.
The band, the day, or the club, Steph.
So I did a
Which
second
one are
search
you
and I
looking
looked up
for?
Black.
Steph, it's a
Sabbath.
homonym.
I'm not
It's
good at
not.
words.
Homo.
Okay, so I looked up Black
A homonym.
Sabbath,
I
and then I
like
looked
girls
up
of that
heritage
caliber.
because you said heritage, and then I got a bag. Like all my Google searches are not helping me. Yes,
Who said heritage?
you did. You said you're
No.
shitting on my
No.
heritage.
He was.
No.
Oh no,
That was
sweetheart.
not
I
related
looked
to
up
the
Black
Steph.
Steph,
Sabbath
no.
heritage,
No,
and I got
no,
a heritage bag. A
no.
Black Sabbath heritage bag.
Okay,
See?
Steph,
Look.
sweetheart, baby girl, look right here. Look
The
at me.
fucked up thing is, I'm the one that's high.
Okay. What Anthony meant was his goth heritage
Okay, Black Sabbath.
His
because he's going to
gothertage.
his goth club, his gothage, if you may.
I don't think anybody
Okay.
may.
Why are you coming at me? We've had a great day.
Was that,
You
was
just
I-
got here.
Wait, so I've been here at least 15 minutes.
10 minutes.
Look, I meant to come in earlier,
You're fine.
but
why
I
didn't
had
you?
I,
That
I
was it?
had
That was a
trouble
sentence.
opening this.
No.
how is that?
Yeah, how is it?
Okay, so
Everybody trying
fun.
shit.
Okay,
Yeah.
so fun fact. I think it's
Disgusting.
good. No, I paid good money for that. It's gonna be good. So I think it's good. The problem is with my base. We were at Trader Joe's and I picked up cranberry juice because you all suggested,
Okay.
vodka and cranberry, and I was like, duh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, this Trader Joe's equivalent to Ocean Spray. I was like, well, that doesn't look real. It says it's made from concentrate. I'm like, well, I want
Mhm.
real cranberry juice. So I picked up real cranberry juice. Unfortunately, it's the one with no sugar.
Oh
Done
no!
Right. So I done
Very
fucked up.
tart.
So then in the kitchen about 20 minutes ago, Scott goes, well, pour some honey in it. That's what bars do. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I pour honey in it and then I have to start stirring it. And then it gets all chunky and cold honey, which is stuck on the spoon. So then I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. We'll just put a lot of vodka in it and hope for the best. What I have come up with is tasty. But I don't think I'm getting a good indication of how good the vodka is at this time.
Is that
So
the
I will
special
buy.
vodka
Simple
you
syrup.
Yeah, not honey.
Yeah,
Look,
simple syrup.
We're working with what we have in our cabinets, okay? And I have honey.
Oh, simple sugar or simple syrup? Isn't it just sugar water?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Essentially.
basically.
So next week I will actually have ocean spray. And then we'll go from
Ocean
there.
spray.
Picked up Ocean Spray the other day. I went to Food for Less and they had Ocean Spray watermelon, and I bought it. I haven't tried it yet, but I feel like it tastes good. How's that?
Cool
Better?
story.
How who's shitting?
I didn't know how to respond. I'm sorry. That was me.
And
I
you
apologize.
responded well.
Take you and your weird honey cranberry drink out of here.
You know what? I'm gonna take my Romulan ale and just beam away.
Leland, you don't have any juice in your house.
They juice free since '93.
Not at this time, actually. No, I have apple juice, but
Okay.
I didn't, yeah.
Wouldn't be my
Yeah,
first choice.
it-
I've
right,
never
yeah.
done apple juice and vodka.
No.
Yeah, but vodka can go
What is
with
it?
like any juice.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
What is
Look,
it, apple
this was a
juice and
last
40s?
minute decision I
that what that
remembered
is?
about 10 minutes before we started the show.
Mm, okay.
I just really have been wanting to try my vodka.
No.
Does that have a
Fair.
name, Steph?
No, I thought people mix apple juice with a 40 or a Mickey. Is it a 40s or an OE or
it's
a Mickey?
It's an OE and
Apple
Sunny
juice.
Delight to make a ghetto sunrise.
Okay.
And then it's my special drink is Mickey's and apple juice.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I think I've heard of that.
What's that called?
My special drink.
Oh, okay. I
Jordan's
thought it had a
special
fun name
drink.
like Ghetto Sunrise, which is legit. Like, I think that's just funny. Yeah.
That one's ghetto sunrise.
I've never had malt liquor or anything.
You've never had
had the
one of those
opportunity.
nights where you're like, you know what?
Let's do Edward.
I have
40
no
hands.
friends. I'm gonna get
Oh.
2 40s. I'm gonna party by myself.
Oh, he just gets the hot cinnamon drink he likes.
Ooh.
Yeah, I
the-
just get
hot
cider, and
Fireball, yeah,
Fireball.
yes.
I like
Yeah.
cider.
Which is the
Yeah.
most kind of hipstery thing I think you do.
What, get a
Where
cider?
does that rank on general hipsterness?
Hipster light.
You're a lipster, light hipster.
Yeah. I mean, it would be different if you said I have to go get an organic cider IPA. Then it would be slightly more hipstery.
Oh,
Wait, Anthony,
yeah,
do
and
us
your
a
I'm not an
favor.
IPA.
And your Fireball is not Fireball. It's some sort of
Yeah.
equivalent of Fireball that's, grown locally.
Anthony, with those glasses on, put on a flannel.
Oh, and one of these hats, but you
Yes,
keep
but,
it like
but
but
not
like
all the
this.
way.
Like
Yes.
really,
So you-
really
Yes, it shows,
high
it
up,
shows just like
so
right
it's
here.
You just do
hanging
like
off your head.
I don't own a flannel.
Okay, get a.
I don't believe that for a
Do
fucking
you have a
heartbeat.
crew neck?
I don't.
Do you have a crew neck sweater?
Of course, you don't have a crew neck
Uh,
sweater.
I do.
Okay,
The fuck.
put
You're
on that crew neck
flannels.
sweater, and then push up the sleeves half, like quarter sleeve up, and then do the hoodie, the beanie
Wait,
thing.
Did you have your Henley? Don't those work kind of in the same way?
That's a
Yeah,
similar.
yeah.
Because I know
All
Anthony
right,
is
give me a
partial.
second.
Anthony's partial to a Henley.
I like
I
Henleys.
do enjoy. I enjoy the look of a Henley. All right.
I remember when we had a hipster themed Christmas, and that was fun. We all dressed
Yes.
up like hipsters.
Yep,
Do
that
y'all
was
just
a thing.
come as lumberjacks?
Oddly,
We all dressed up, and we had a side, but we try to be as hipster as possible.
yeah, I think I was doing the beanie thing. I had glasses. I think I was wearing a flannel. Was I wearing a
Yeah.
flannel?
I think I want to say it was a blue one. I could be
Yeah.
wrong, or it was like a button up. Not button up. Whatever those are called. I don't think it was a crew neck.
A cardigan. I don't have a
I'm
cardigan.
surprised.
Do I have a cardigan? I don't think I have a cardigan.
I don't think you have a cardigan.
Yeah, no, I don't think I'm much of a. I'm not really a cardigan guy.
I like cardigans because you could throw it over anything. And
Oh
then it
my
makes it
god! Look at
dressy.
this motherfucker.
Nice.
He looks like a hipster for real.
Yeah.
But it works. It works because it how perfect it is.
Yeah.
Oh,
works.
you know what? Oh, I'll wait till he's on.
Looks good.
You look really nice.
Yeah,
Like it.
that really suits you.
Yeah.
Gross.
Okay, you can get it in black and you can wear it all the time. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
It's honestly the same thing.
I mean, it's the same beanie I've been wearing for years. It's not new.
The beanie
And
is
the
more
sweater-
complimenting.
The beanie is more complimenting.
No, we're saying that we're not complimenting the beanie. We've seen that before.
Oh, the sweater.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Forget who got me this sweater.
Well, they
Not
have
one of
good
us.
taste.
No,
Again,
wouldn't know.
because it's
Yeah.
This isn't a clear picture, I don't think.
what are you looking up, Steph?
Oh, I looked up our very hipster Christmas.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, I
Very
have
hipster
something.
Christmas 2014.
I'm going to put the photo in chat, Jordan, and so that
Okey-dokey.
you can do things with it. Anthony and Steph, don't look at it, and
Okay.
Jordan, don't put it up until I'm finished telling the story.
Then I'll
Um,
put the hipster Christmas picture afterwards.
Sure.
Yeah.
Went to a restaurant before seeing D&D the other night. It's a fine Mexican restaurant. So
Okay.
had to use a restroom. Went in there, peed, looked down. Right. So underneath the urinal, what would you say? There's a grate.
It's a yeah. Oh yeah.
I have never seen this before in my life, so I had to take a photo to talk about it because I was very confused by. I've never seen this before,
It's on
and I
screen.
don't. That's weird, right?
It is a weird, great drain.
I didn't look at it
There's
yet.
a
Where
is
weird
it?
drain.
It's on stream and in a group chat. Yeah, that's.
That threw me off. Like I looked down and I was like, "What the fuck?" was like,
Maybe
"Is this
that
so?"
was already in the building, and then they're like, "Let's just make this the bathroom." And then it was just like, "We already have this on the floor. Fuck it."
I was like, "Are there that many people
How-
who pee that fucked up?"
Well,
How
I mean,
long was this?
it was last week.
no,
No, how long?
did it
was
span the
this?
Was
entire
the grate-
bathroom or?
Oh, it was just over the 2 urinals by the door, so a good
Huh.
6 feet.
Like, I just imagine that as like when they clean, if they were to hose it down, like that's where all the drainage would
That's
go.
where the mob killed people.
Also,
Um,
don't like the concept that their bathroom cleaning process is hosing it down.
They hose it down, throw bleach.
Yeah.
I mean, I've worked in a kitchen. When we clean the floors, we hose the floor down.
Sure, but it's a kitchen. I don't know. I just thought this great thing was really weird, and I
It is.
took a photo, and
It's
I was like,
very weird.
I gotta show this on chat because I don't fucking get it. And I took it back to the table, and I was like, "Has anyone else used the restroom here?" And everyone was like, "Yeah, the grate." I was like, "Okay, so it's a thing that like we just
That's
didn't
funny.
talk about." You know, I was like, "This is wild, right?"
Funny.
Like, yeah, they were like, "It's really weird." I was like, "Okay,
Ugh.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's
also-
just weirdly big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay."
Like, it's-
So let
Go
me roll you this. Okay, so we're all nacho fans here, right?
I'm gonna take this picture down. I don't
Yeah,
want to look
take it
at
down.
it
It's gross,
anymore.
gross.
Yeah, I
Um,
love cheese and chips.
okay, so
I said
Steph's
nachos.
in. Anthony, I've had nachos with you. I know you like nachos.
I
Jordan.
love nachos.
Yes, I like nachos.
Okay, so
Yeah.
my gauge is like, if a Mexican restaurant can't do nachos, I kind of really I just like, what else can't you
Oh,
do?
yes,
Like,
like
I kinda
Oh,
like,
yeah,
eh.
yep.
Like a
So-
quesadilla.
Yeah, if you
can't
can't do a
quesadilla right.
quesadilla, then like
just
I don't
give up.
think you're good. So we've gone to this
Then your
place
ingredients
twice.
are bad and everything else will be bad.
Right. So
Yep.
we
Oh,
went to this
yeah.
place twice now, and the group decision was like, we'll give it one more shot, but like after that, I think we're done.
Okay.
So like I ordered nachos, and they came to the table, and they looked fine.
Oh no.
So I went to eat it, and I took a bite, and I noticed that like, okay, so it looked like there was like, okay, I'm going to describe it how it like layered. So it was like, here's the plate, here's the
Okay.
chips, here's
Okay.
the normal cheddar cheese,
Okay.
chips, nacho cheese from a movie theater,
Okay.
meat
I'm
right
listening.
on it.
Liquid cheese, and then the meat.
It was absolutely
Hmm.
disgusting. Like,
Hmm.
you're an authentic Mexican restaurant. I don't want you putting nacho cheese from a can on top of cheddar cheese on my nachos.
No, it goes in the middle.
But it would be sprinkled on
Okay,
top.
I'm gonna talk to the non-disgusting people who don't like nacho cheddar cheese in the room because it's gross, Anthony. It's not real cheese.
We've had this discussion.
I know, and you're wrong.
Yeah.
I'll eat it.
You also said you liked it. You were just
No.
upset that the word cheese was being used.
I don't remember this.
I like canned cheese. It's fine.
The table accumulately, we all took a bite, and then we did not pay. We did not eat the rest of those. They just sat there.
Because it's not authentic. It's authentic.
It was just bad.
like-
It's just maybe it's the nacho cheese. Like, maybe you can have good nacho cheese. This ain't it.
It's just
like-
well, because like if we went to a Denny's and we got the nacho plate, I feel like I would still enjoy that more than what you described. And that's not even authentic.
Agreed.
I feel like I can make better nachos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, show your hipster
sorry.
shit.
Oh yeah, here's me and Steph during hipster Christmas.
very- It's very. Let's wear what do you call that? What's this called? A scarf.
Oh yeah, scarf.
A scarf. Jordan rolled up his pants and then had the
I
long
did.
socks.
I did.
I feel like Steph should be bringing me a latte.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Your
Name
double half
spelled wrong.
calf. Yeah. It's LEILADN. Like what?
And I'm just in the corner of a coffee shop, just working on my screenplay.
Mm-hmm.
It's really coming together.
Yeah, there are several of you people in all the coffee shops around my town.
And by you people, he means hipsters.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
And the
black hipsters.
Black hipsters.
Blipsters.
Yep. That is what we call ourselves.
Oh, good.
Blipsters.
Lipsters.
That sounds like something you would get, and you have to have the doctor like clean it out.
Doc, I got a blipster.
Yeah.
I got the lipsters again.
Yeah.
This is the second time this week. I know.
I
I don't
need
know
the
what
cream.
I'm doing.
I'm a savage.
He opens it and he goes, "Here, this cream smells like it smells creamy. Put it on."
It's like, why would you describe it that way? You're a doctor.
Literally a cream.
Yeah.
Creamy is a weird smell to have.
Yes,
It's a weird word.
because it's like
It
you
is a
can
weird-
smell that it's thick. You know?
Yes.
You can smell the thickness.
Yeah. That is very. Yes, I
don't-
understand
I
that.
don't like that you said that. No. Nope,
It's like
nope,
watching
nope.
an Ice Spice video. You can smell the thickness.
Oh, what?
What?
Yeah, I don't know what you said.
I'm good
That's
with
that's
Mister.
fine. Let's just move on.
Move on.
Well,
It wasn't for me in Leland.
fair. I beat God of War.
Yes, you did.
Good for
Ragnarok.
you.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, it took a long time, but I got there and I beat it. It was really good.
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
back- I'm
I've been
back-
taking a lot of pictures of the game because
It's a pretty
very
game.
pretty game.
Very pretty.
No,
Yeah, there's a lot of parts.
Yeah.
I cried
I'm-
maybe 3 times.
I'm back to Batman,
Nice.
Oh, I need to still
Which
start
one?
that.
the Arkham
Series?
No, the new one, Gotham Knights,
Gotham
or whatever
Knights.
the fuck it's
Okay.
the one that you guys
Oh,
have
you
been playing.
started?
Yeah.
Well, and I stopped to play another game, God of War,
Yeah.
and then now I came back. I am the boss fights are incredible. They're too hard. Yeah, it takes so long.
Tag me in, coach. I'll help you.
I mean, Jesus Christ! Like I've been fighting one today. I've been playing for a half hour and it's only half done.
Well, what
like-
level are you?
I couldn't tell you.
Oh, it's okay.
Tag me
I
in.
also
though.
don't
Tag
understand.
me in.
I also don't understand how to like mod. Like every time I hit something, it takes it away, and then I put it back, and I'm like, why can't you just be simple and just go put this here?
Yeah, no, I know what
Just,
you mean. I had
each
issues.
game they don't want to copyright or like rip off the other game, so they make
Yeah.
it unnecessarily difficult. You're like, just tell
Yeah.
me where to put the fucking power, and then
Yeah.
I'll be powerful enough to go and fight this Mr. Freeze
other
crab
things.
monster. But no, I don't know what
Yeah.
the fuck I'm doing. And
Who are
it
you
won't let me
playing?
change characters at the moment. I'm stuck with Tim Drake at the moment. And I think I chose poorly.
No, you're fine. You can always
Yeah.
switch once you get to a certain area.
No, sure, but I'm in the middle of the
Yeah.
boss fight. If I stop to switch out, I got to
Oh.
replay that whole fucking level.
Oh, that's not so bad. Again, tag me in. I'll get you through it.
Yeah, Jordan will help you.
I'll be out
5
here
minutes.
fighting in these streets.
Just wish it could have more people.
I
Yeah,
wish it could be
the-
4
it-
players.
It
Like,
can't be
It
the
makes so
four of
much
us
sense to
playing.
just make
Yeah.
it 4. I
ki-
don't know why.
we would ruin the criminal underground.
It'd be a
Give us
lot of
one
fun.
night. One
Just-
night is all
Just
we need.
one. Just one. We'll
Yeah.
root everything out.
Okay, now, Steph, who would you be? You get first pick because ladies first.
What was the one with the
Nightwing.
what's the traversal?
Nightwing.
where-
Nightwing.
Nightwing was really fun.
Okay, so Steph wants to be Nightwing. Didn't see that coming, honestly.
Yeah.
Jordan,
What were you expecting?
I was just going to say
Yeah.
Batgirl because she
I
likes to
would've-
kick ass as a
started
chick.
with Batgirls
The
first,
only girl.
and then I started
No,
playing
because
other people.
Steph
It was
likes
real
cool
fun.
chicks that kick ass.
Yeah, that too.
I'd go with
Love
Batgirl,
Batgirl.
actually.
Batgirl's great. All right, Anthony,
Yeah,
it's
nice
either
booty.
you and me or either Tim Drake or fucking Jason Todd. What's your choice,
Jason
bro?
Todd.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
yeah.
I knew that was coming.
Someone's got to take a hit for y'all fucking paper thin bitches.
I'll be Jason. Dude, I'll be Red
that
Hood.
one's real
He's fun
fun.
to play.
I've never played the game. I have no idea how any of it
Yeah.
works.
I feel
real
like
fun.
everyone's fun to play. They just all play slightly differently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you have a big person, just send Batgirl after him. She'll beat the shit out of him every single
Yeah.
time.
It's funny.
Have you
When-
done the
when-
Clayface boss fight yet?
No, we're not far at all, but I'm like level
Okay.
30.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm 18.
Oh okay.
I spend most of my time just fighting crime around Gotham City,
Yep.
trying
That's what we
to
did.
get my shit up,
Yeah.
and it doesn't seem to be working well. So yeah,
But we're
I'll
too
have to-
overpowered for the first bosses.
Yeah, no, we've
Yeah,
just
I
been
was not.
just
Yeah, we've been doing like all the side missions
destroying
and like other
people.
stuff. Yeah, it's
It
been
is
real
fun to just zip around town and be like, "Ooh, I gotta stop a robbery."
honestly yeah.
Oh.
It's going.
Oh, anytime I've tried to do the organ saving,
Yeah.
oh no, I've killed so many people. I never can get that right. Yeah. So bad guys have stolen organs that are
Yeah.
supposed to be going to other people. So you only have a minute. No,
Like
internal
insides.
organs.
Yeah.
Mm.
So you have like 2 minutes.
Yeah,
You have to beat up all the people, get the
Yeah.
organ to wherever Leslie Tompkins has it at. I can't drive right. I never know where the fuck the bitch is at. I've never made it on time. Everyone dies. The organs just never make it to where they know. I was like, all right, we'll give it to another kid because that one guy who deserved it didn't get it.
I think the organs go bad,
Yeah, they do.
Well, I'm just saying they could give it to someone else.
but the
Yeah.
organs are bad now.
yeah, like cuz like they're spoiled. They cannot be
Sure. In
Oh.
my scenario, I didn't make
Yeah.
it to the first guy. He died. There's another one on the list. Give it to
Yeah,
them.
just give it to the next person. That makes
That's
sense.
my scenario in my mind.
makes
Where the
sense.
reality is the timer hits 4, and I go, well, I'm 300 feet away. I just stop. I know I'm not going to make
Give
it.
up.
Yeah, I'm like, fuck it. I'm not going to make it.
It's another
That's
thing.
not very heroic of you.
It is not.
Me and Jordan would like race.
Why try?
Like if we have to get to a certain area, we would like race to see who would get there first. So like
Yeah,
sometimes
it's
like
fun.
the traversals look real stupid in the air. Like the one that just like run or like jumps.
Oh,
Was it
Red Hoods
the-
is
Yeah,
Mystic
Red
Leap.
Hoods. Mystic Leap. Like you just look across like here, I think I was gliding on the thing. Like you're just sitting on like it's literally like the thing that we did in Vegas, like the Haley's Comet thing. That's
Oh,
exactly what it
yeah.
just fucking looks like. You're sitting on a seat, and the next thing you know, like you're just going up and down, literally
hang
like
gliding.
this. Just
Wait,
up
you
and
guys
down
got the glider?
gliding.
Yeah.
I did, yeah.
It told me I couldn't have it until I completed the game.
No. So
You just have
there's
to do
there's
a-
the Knighthood challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like
It's like you gotta kill like 3 big bosses.
yeah, no,
or
yeah,
something
yeah,
like
three
that.
5 mini bosses. You have to
Yeah.
solve like 3 premeditated crimes.
Jordan
stop
will help you.
ex-
He'll be
yeah.
real fast.
Yeah.
I'm
then you
fucking
can
running
zoom
around everywhere,
everywhere.
still jumping off buildings and repelling. It's so
Yeah,
annoying.
dude, it's literally just
It's
if you go
like-
to challenges,
it's like
it's like
Spider-Man.
it's like if you do the challenge stuff, then you'll unlock like traversal stuff for each character.
Yeah.
You have to do each character individually though.
All right,
Yeah,
but
fine.
there
I
was
guess I'll
that
have to stop and actually just like, stop playing the
Was it
game and do
Mythical
some dumb shit
Leap,
for a
and then,
while.
like, I was on Nightwing's thing, or Knighthood,
Nightwing.
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 Knighthood.
and I just pan over, look at Jordan's character, who's just like fucking leaping in the sky, and it looks so fucking stupid, but so fun.
Anthony, that's your Batman character.
Good
You're
time.
Knighthood.
I'm Knighthood.
You're Knighthood.
That's fair. Well, I'll make that look good.
Because you'll be wearing that sweater, but in black.
And with a hood.
We'll get it
Red Wing.
attached.
Good time.
Oh yeah, by the
Um,
way, all the DLC costumes and everything in Avengers is free now. So
Oh wow.
you can just get whatever costume you want and
Oh yeah, you download that.
and run around and fight people and then play a very mediocre game.
I deleted it. I'm not going back for free shit.
If only Avengers is more like Gotham Knights. But it just couldn't
Yeah.
work that way.
Did they add She-Hulk officially into the game yet?
No,
Probably not going to happen.
probably
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, I mean, they
time.
made an announcement that she was coming, and then like the game died. You're like, well, I guess I'm not getting to play She-Hulk.
Yeah, like I
Hmm.
think they stopped at Winter Soldier.
Like, yeah. Oh, I didn't know. I thought Hawkeye was the last one I saw going.
After
Well,
Hawkeye.
Kate Bishop, I mean.
Oh yeah, there's Kate Bishop. Then they added, people I don't remember. Like
And for the Kate Bishop character, who she carries, you know, a bow and arrow. She has a weapon. They gave her a weird sword that can disappear and appear as she's fighting. And I was like, that's not her thing.
Oh.
It was cool, but that's not what the point
It,
is.
it was
But her stepdad is Swordmaster.
Ugh,
Hmm. Hmm.
fucking waste of a character.
Decent card and snap though.
Swordmaster has a card?
Yeah.
Oh, I've not seen that one.
He discards one card from your hand. So you got to be into that kind of thing.
Hmm.
We'll talk Snap later. That's boring to anyone else who's not playing.
You're fine.
I
Oh,
mean,
yeah,
me
My
and Anthony,
Apocalypse deck is doing very well.
I'll get random fucking text from Anthony with a picture of his deck, and he'll be like, "Dude, check this deck out. I'm ready to kill people." And I'm like, "No, check mine out, bro. We're like Pokemon people, but for stuff. I don't know."
We do.
And you're just
We will send
super
screenshots
fun.
of
I
our
like that.
wins.
Yeah.
If we like demolish an opponent, we will screenshot it and send it to each other. Like,
Yeah, it's
look at
fun.
this motherfucker. He didn't know what he was coming up against. I got
Yes.
100 fucking points to his
Yeah.
13.
Yes.
That's super fun. I like that.
Somewhere there's a 12-year-old crying on his mom's phone.
Yeah.
That's what he
Fun.
gets.
It's a good time.
Yeah.
That's what he
fuck-
gets.
Fuck them kids.
That's right, punk.
Oh yeah, Mighty Thor was the other character that they added to Marvel's Avengers.
Oh, Lady
Oh, right
Thor.
on.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right
So
on.
so you have the core characters with Captain America, Iron Man, Black Widow, Thor, Hulk, and Miss Marvel. Then they added Kate Bishop, and then they added Hawkeye, and then Black Panther, and then Spider-Man, but only for PlayStation. Then Mighty Thor, and then
exclusive.
Winter Soldier, and then
Interesting.
She-Hulk.
I feel like
Damn.
there's not, like, based on the limited amount that I played the game and just general consensus that I've kind of listened to, I don't think those characters play differently enough from each other.
Not really.
I feel
Mm.
like you only really named 4.5 characters and some different skins.
Well, yeah, Kate Bishop and Hawkeye both attack with bows and swords for some reason, which there's that. But but their special attacks are different from one another. Like Kate is more about teleporting, and then Hawkeye is more about, I don't want to say teleporting again, but
Well, like a different type of teleport.
Disappearing and
Like disap-
reappearing?
yeah. Like moving.
He has Misty Step.
Bamfing?
Yeah.
yeah, and then Mighty Thor.
Yeah, instant transmission.
Yeah, it's Goku's instant
Teleporting.
transmission.
Teleporting, but for boys. Yes, I did make a D&D reference because I'm all in on D&D right now.
That movie was so good. No spoilers, but it was so good.
I had a fun time.
Did you buy the bucket?
No. What?
Did they even have it at your
I like how they both did the same thing.
Shut up.
I don't even think it was an it's huge.
Mine's across the room.
That's a
But
lot
his has got
bigger
candy
than-
in it.
Oh, I
Ooh.
love that. That's cute. That's really
He
cute.
also got the mug.
Yeah, what's that look like? Oh shit!
This motherfucker got two buckets and 3 mugs.
Honestly, didn't know that was a thing.
I heard you
Go
guys
ahead, Steph.
talking, or I heard it mentioned.
Jackie,
but-
thank you so much for cheering for 10 bits.
Thank you, Jackie. Yeah. Oh, wait, what the mug look like? Or what's the mug look? I'll just Google what the mug looks like.
Oh, he's got it right here. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Don't you fret.
It's still in the room.
I'll
Yeah.
see it for size.
Yeah, it's right next to my peanut butter and jelly jars.
Oh, I
Disgusting.
thought jelly needs to be refrigerated.
Yes, we've had this conversation.
Oh, then I'm still upset. Oh, cute. That's super cute.
Then I'm still upset.
Oh, I like that.
That's really cool, yeah.
I'll
Quite
be
as
honest.
good as my can koozie from
Yeah,
Beck.
I
But
was like, as you
still
were
pretty
holding
cool.
it up, I still got mine. It's right
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, mine's
Thank you, Beck.
mine's back
Mine's
there,
also right back here.
right next to the
Mine's-
decanter.
Mine's around here. There it is.
Yeah. So there you go.
I'm like, boom, it's across the room. Everything seems to be across the room tonight.
Yeah. Oh.
That's fine. Space.
Okay, update.
Mm.
It was real good.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Oh, it's getting better.
He's drunk.
Yeah. Yeah.
Vodka do that to you.
Yeah, it snuck up on my ass.
Ooh.
Yeah. I realized it when he picked up his bucket and there was 3 instead of 2.
Oh.
Since we're talking
Tune
about
in
movies,
for the second half of the episode where things
Yeah.
get wacky.
I'm
What else
only
did I
gonna have
start
the
doing?
1. We'll be fine.
I watched John Wick 4 yesterday. It's great.
I
How'd
watched-
you like it?
Such a good, it's perfect action movie. Perfect action movie.
The guy yesterday at the store, he was like, he goes, "You seen the movie?" I said, "Oh, I saw D&D. It was great." He's like, "Yeah." He goes, "I saw John Wick." I was like, "Oh, I hear it's fantastic." He goes, "Yeah, I guess if you like, action movies and it starts and it ends with just all action for 3 hours." I was like,
love action.
"Did you not know what you were going into?"
Yeah.
He also said he
Yeah.
hadn't seen 2 and 3, and I was like, I feel from what I've been
That
told is
would've
they're
led
very
up-
episodic. You need
Then-
to have watched all
you
of
would
them.
understand
Yeah.
why the things are happening.
Yeah, I was
Like,
like,
it's
this
all
is a weird
Constantly
thing.
happening.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it's still the same day.
he was so like, "Oh, it was just one action scene to the next one," and I was like, "Yeah,
Yes.
that's an
Yeah, that's
action
how it
movie."
is.
Like, it's like, you know what? Don't go C&D. You're not gonna get it.
Ben, I'm joining you on your watch. I started rewatching. I finished 1 today again, and then I'm like the first 20 minutes of 2.
Look,
And-
I enjoy
Hold on.
part 1 a lot.
yeah.
But I will not watch it. I
Oh,
will
I
start it
know.
15 minutes in.
Fair.
Leland,
When he's getting dressed, that's when the movie starts.
I
That's
didn't
fair.
when I knew what happened, and then I watched it again. I just Daisy. I was like, Daisy was the name. I was like, oh, my heart.
Nah, I can't do that. My favorite part of part 1 though is when the guy's on the phone and he's just like, you know whose car he stole? He's like, no, I do not know. And he goes, John Wick. He goes, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, now that is a good fuck, because that guy was
Yeah.
all like fucking bravado. Oh, fuck you, fuck this. And he heard that name, he goes, oh.
I love that guy.
Yeah.
I
That Russian cat? Yeah.
Yeah.
God,
Yeah.
I know him, but I can't remember his name.
He's
There's
in
so
like
many parts.
so many movies.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
Russian bad guy all the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Is
almost
that not the
exclusively
same
his-
guy
his
in
role.
the Jet Li one? Is it the one? That's a different Russian guy or another dude.
That's also a movie that's 25 years old.
Yeah.
So it might not be fresh on our minds.
But
Wait, is that the one where Jet Li had a clone?
No, well, no. Well,
No.
Not a clone.
it's a
It's
multiple universe.
verses.
Yes.
Wait, so there was movies before with multiverses before things? Oh shit. Someone
Yeah,
better
like
tell
Back to the
someone better
Future
te-
too.
Kinda
Someone better tell
crazy.
Jamie Lee Curtis, because she seems to think her movie broke the mold.
No, but I was like watching and like, oh god, there's like for what John Wick 1. Like there was a part like I like when they repeat stuff because it will just be like, he once took out 3 guys with a pencil, and then the next person comes along. He killed 3 guys with a pencil. Just like they'll like go over these little things, and I fucking love it. It's great.
And again, no spoilers, but that pencil comes full circle in 4.
My memory, because I've only seen part 1 the first time, is John Leguizamo in that?
Yes.
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 Oh,
I
okay.
rewatched.
He's the guy.
He's
in
like his
the-
friend, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
He's the one who reports
Winston?
whose car it was.
Yeah.
Today I had a moment
okay.
where when I was rewatching, I was like, oh, there's all these faces I didn't remember. So like Winston, the
Ian
guy who
McShane.
owns the Continental, I've been saying how he reminds me of who's the actor I said earlier?
Willem.
Willem Dafoe. I was like, they could be like cousins or something. For whatever reason, they just like kind of remind me of each other. Like they got them
mean-
intense eyes.
Keep going, Steph. Keep going.
They got them tense eyes. The way that they kind of, the expressions they do, just I don't know. For me, maybe it's my facial blindness again. But like, just they look similar. And then I was watching one, and I was like, Willem Dafoe's in here. I was like, I totally forgot he was in these movies or in the series.
That's part of the reason why she blends the two faces.
Yeah.
Because they're
I want to
both in the
remind
movie.
everyone. I want to remind everyone that
sense.
Steph's face blindness, which we talked about a long time ago, couple years at least,
Worth revisiting.
does
Yeah.
only pertain to white people.
No. I had a moment recently, and I felt really bad.
Yes. Yep.
Because the whole time I was watching 4,
John
saw
Wick Chapter
some-
4.
John Wick Chapter 4, I saw a character, and the whole time I was thinking, damn, he's so great in this movie. I haven't seen him in any other movies. And then I IMDb'd, and that was not who I thought it was at all.
Jordan, who did she think who and what was what?
So Shamira Anderson is in John Wick Chapter 4. Steph
Yeah.
thought that was John David Washington.
Yeah, I was like, he was so good in Tenet. It's not him. It wasn't fucking him.
Two
I
entirely
felt
different black men.
terrible.
Shout out to the only person in America to say Tenet in a positive statement.
I forgot
I
that
know
the
I'm
hipster
not
picture's still up there.
But I had a good time.
Oh,
I enjoyed it.
I
think I'll
enjoyed
wait till
Tenet.
it's
I
on.
don't know what happens, but I enjoyed that movie.
But I enjoyed it. It was
I had a friend who came into the store and goes, "Yeah, I bought it. Me and my dad watched 30 minutes of it. We stopped to go do something. We've never
And then you
gone
never
back,
went
and
back?"
that was in 2020." I was like, "Damn." He's like, "We just didn't care." I was like, "Fair enough."
I have a giant poster of David Tennant.
You sure
I can
do.
grab it. It's right there.
Is he covering the Tupac poster?
no.
No, he's just
No.
right over Tupac's genitals.
Wait.
I could
Did
literally
we?
get it.
Wait,
It's right
is it
there.
a combo? Is it David Tupac? Tenpac?
No.
Tupac.
No.
It's them hugging for some reason. Like,
Oh no! I just recast the entire series of Doctor Who with Tupac. It's just
Yeah,
him,
you're like,
him
They're all
rolling around.
Tupac?
You do the same shit, just it's Tupac instead of David Tennant. It's just like,
I have a thing, but there might be a glare. Let me go grab it.
can
Like-
you imagine?
Biggie is the master. Hey, Beck's with me.
damn,
That-
that's fucked up.
The Daleks are just Crips.
Giant poster of David
Nice.
Tennant.
Steph, I'm gonna. Well, I'll wait till she's back on.
God, there's a
Because I love
fucking tail on it.
I also
There's
have
a
Sherlock
Of
tail.
course there is.
because I'm also a fan.
Okay, Steph.
Yeah?
I'm gonna ask you a question that we've never
Okay.
discussed. So this is.
I might have an
Um,
answer.
I assume you do.
Uh-huh.
Do you have David Tennant Doctor Who poster?
Yeah.
Have you watched Doctor Who?
Yeah. I just couldn't get past I know
Uh,
exactly where I stopped.
She stopped during the 11th because she's like, nope,
Yeah.
not David Tennant.
Yeah. I know.
Okay,
And
I
I know
hear you.
exactly. It's the
I hear you.
Titanic episode, right?
But they're very good.
I know. I think
Some
it's
are.
the Titanic episode. I'm pretty sure it's the
It
Titanic
becomes-
episode.
It becomes too much of a children's show, even though it is
Oh,
during
it
the
is
11th
not.
run.
The 11th run is not for children.
Is
It's
it
more
not?
for children.
Oh, I
I
disagree.
just thought it was more. Yeah.
Like,
But
like
I
Okay,
wanna
I'm gonna
give-
say, was it because one, you didn't find him attractive because he has a 13 head?
No. I couldn't get it over David Tennant. I just I don't know. I tried really hard, and then I kind of just I want to say it was the Titanic episode. I just know there's an episode that I watched 3 times, and I was just like, I'm not in it anymore. I just stopped.
Well, the
But
Titanic
I
episode
do-
is David Tennant.
Is that
Yeah.
the one then?
Yeah, that's the
No,
Christmas special with
I
Kylie
finished.
Minogue.
Sorry, I
Yeah.
finished all of David Tennant's. It's just I'll have to
It's
look.
it's
Where is
literally
it on now?
the no, I thought the Titanic episode ends with David Tennant regenerating into the
That
11th,
Maybe I'm thinking the wrong
and
thing.
then the 11th
sure
hour
if
is when it's just Matt Smith.
No,
I'm sure if I search through, I'll find out where I fell
yeah.
off, and I'll tell you. But I did want to watch with what's her name? The other doctor that the first female is it the
Jodie
first female
Whittaker.
doctor?
Yeah, it's the 13th.
Yes,
Yeah.
I wanted to
Yeah.
watch hers.
I'm
I
almost
know I
on
wanted to
You
watch
Capaldi's
can-
run.
You can skip Capaldi if you didn't have fun with Matt Smith. You're definitely not going to have fun with Capaldi.
Mhm.
So you can just skip right to Jodie Whittaker.
Oh, okay.
Her first episode gets you back into sync, so you don't need to know what's happened in the past.
Okay.
It
'Cause I
starts.
like her.
It's pretty good jumping on point.
Okay.
She's really good. I really liked her in Broadchurch. Ooh,
Yeah,
really
I
good
think
show.
I've seen
Really sad.
I've seen her whole run and I enjoyed it.
Oh, okay.
I keep like I'm almost completely through Capaldi's run, but I keep stopping. And
I do think
Just-
Matt Smith's forehead saved.
I
most
liked
of
his run.
yeah, no, like
Um,
I enjoy a lot of it, but I don't. Just it's just something about it. It's just like okay, like
I fell off in his run.
I feel the Jodie Whittaker seasons are like that for me.
okay.
Oh, really?
She's amazing. Her
Yeah.
companions are good. The showrunner is awful, and every story they gave her was dumb. Like that Flex season, I was like, I don't give a fuck about any of this.
All
Couldn't stand it.
all
I
of
was
Doctor
like-
Who's seasons
Yeah.
for the last 5 years have been super you don't know when they're coming out, and
Yeah.
because they release in England and then here on different schedules on different services, it's such a pain in the ass. I just kind of wait until I suddenly realize that HBO has them. So
Mhm.
like,
Where
oh,
are they
cool.
on
Yeah.
now?
HBO.
HBO, yeah.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah.
The good
Unless
thing
you
though is
have the whatever the
BBC.
app, the BBC app.
Yeah,
Oh,
BBC
okay.
I
America.
will admit though, I'm very excited about the 60th anniversary because it's David Tennant back.
Yeah, yeah.
I will watch him and fucking Catherine Tate just
Oh
Ooh,
my
yeah,
God,
that's-
yeah.
that's gold.
be sassy to each other all over again. That'll be fantastic. So
Mm.
The 50th was good when it was him, Smith, and
Oh.
John Hurt.
Yeah, it was
That was
really
so
good. The Time of the Doctor?
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
watch that one
Yeah.
yet.
Mhm.
You should.
I don't think I watched
Steph,
It's
that one's
so
actually really
good.
good.
Yeah.
Okay,
um,
I'll have to take a
Yeah,
look.
Russell's is
I'll-
back and it should be better.
Oh, really?
I'll dabble.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, Russell came back for the new guy.
Sweet. All right.
Mm.
Fingers
Yeah.
crossed.
Yeah.
All right, this is enough Doctor Who talk. This could go on for hours.
Oh, we haven't talked about Doctor Who in such a long time though.
I just-
Yeah.
I mean, I have
Best
I
episode.
have a TARDIS right there.
Best episode. We all agree is the Van Gogh episode. Let's discuss
what is it?
Sorry.
the Van Gogh episode.
Shut! Don't you even come at me like that.
It is a really good episode.
See,
It's,
I
it's
can't
so
name
incredibly
the
sad.
episode.
It's so
Yeah.
it's so goddamn
You're
sad.
Son of a bitch. Yeah, no,
It's-
can't.
Yeah, that one. That's one I don't watch casually.
No, wrecks me.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. I can't do the one where Donna loses her memory. I can't. It's just it's too
Oh.
painful
Yeah.
to watch.
Yeah. No one. Yeah.
Yeah, just she's my girl. So that
No.
and that and oh man, Martha. Oh, everybody's good.
Everyone's good.
Oh.
Everybody's good.
Yeah.
Best companion. Oh.
Sarah Jane. I just want to
Sarah?
be controversial. No,
Um,
it's Donna.
Yeah.
Wilfred
She was
is
his
underrated.
friend. Wilfred.
Wilfred
Wilfred-
underrated companion.
You know what? I don't want to
Yeah.
talk about this no more. I don't want to talk about this no more.
It's okay.
Like the taps, I can't do it. Like it kills
Oh,
me.
man.
Like nothing will make me cry faster than those 4 taps. It's just like-
If we could do Rory and
Amy.
Amy together as a companion, it would be them.
Ooh,
They
But
were
I'm also-
they were a good duo.
a huge fan of River.
River was fantastic.
Oh.
River's always fun. Yeah.
I will watch
And
that woman read the phone book. I don't give a fuck what she's saying. I'm like, yes, I'm all in. Just please talk.
I like that she had like her arcs, but wasn't the like consistent, regular companion. I think it worked
Yep.
better that way.
I have a weird
Oh,
soft
okay.
spot for Clara. Just
She's
I-
great. She's just in
so much
shitty
hope.
episodes.
she. Yes.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
so much hope for her.
Yeah.
Like I was so upset because her first episode, like I
Good.
was blown away. I'm like, fuck yes, what a great companion. And then she's not that character anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
And
you
that was
talking
such a
the
disappointment.
Mary Poppins episode?
Yeah. Like
No.
I love that
So
version.
long.
That was actually her second episode. The first episode is when she was trapped in the Dalek's mind.
Oh yeah, that's right. This is all during the 11th run stuff.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I would
yeah.
say just give it a shot. Like maybe
I would try it again. It's been
yeah.
a long time.
Yeah, that's what I
like
mean.
a
Like
really long
time has passed. Like maybe if you try again, maybe
Yeah.
Do like one episode like a day. Like don't
Yeah,
watch
just
more
to
than
see
one
where
in
I'm
a
at,
day.
yeah.
Okay.
You don't.
It's on
you don't have
HBO,
to
right? I'll
commit a
check it
night
out.
to it. Yeah, it's on.
They're all on
Yeah.
HBO. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I will start soon.
Yeah.
Steph, how
Okay,
was your work week? Anything exciting happening? Because your work is the most exciting out of our three.
Oh. I just want to share. Okay. It's real stupid because like our systems are really old. I'm just gonna share how dumb this is. Like just listen to how dumb this is. My computer is so old.
How old
How
is it?
old is it?
Real old. Okay. No, like it didn't hit me. I already knew it was bad because like for as long as I've been in reception, I've always had to be the person to like explain to people like, "Hey, we can't have this phone go or this computer go down because all our phones will go down." Like that's just always been that way. And I've always been told at that PC that I should really just focus on the phones and not really do my other work, but it's also part of my job, so I have to do that. Now the thing is, I do so much on the computer, like just because my job it has to have all these programs open. So I think it's just the computer can't handle it. So one time the computer crashed. That's what happened. It died. So I've been struggling right now with a very annoying concept of like having to like use two PCs, one to answer a phone and then one to just do my work. So I'm consistently getting up and walking over to answer a phone. Now, why I say this is ridiculous when it comes to the computers, that thing is so old that when they hooked up the tower, it would not. Both my monitors would not work because it's running on Windows 7. That the drivers, like, it couldn't handle the driver. And they couldn't update it anymore because they can't go back to find that specific driver that allows this monitor to work. And I was just like, I literally can't do anything. I would rather have my old computer back and just be able to do shit if it has to be this fucking complicated. Like, isn't it that, like, it's so wild that this program that we use will only work on an old computer, but because you have to use a really, really old computer, it can't even handle two monitors because the driver has long been updated because it's running on Windows 7. Windows 7.
Which,
I don't even know what Windows we're on anymore. What Windows
11
are we on now?
technically. 11.
Okay.
But
Okay.
but if I remember correctly, Windows 7, I think they stopped
Doing updates and
yeah,
stuff for that?
I think they stopped. What is the term?
Support.
Stop support. Thank you. They stopped support for it.
Okay, there.
I think around, I want to say maybe 2010,
Like, think of that. It's like, it's ridiculous.
like something like that.
How is shit so outdated like that?
This is only a multi-million-dollar company. That's all.
I know. But it's just like, that's really where I'm at, where it was just like, I would always like ask for help about it and I'd always complain. And I finally got to the point of like, this is just what it's going to be like. because you
Maybe this whole
clearly do
place should
not
just
have the
burn down.
tools to go back in time to make this work.
Oh no!
So I've just
They-
accepted.
It ended support in 2020.
Oh, okay. So that's
Way to
not
hang in there,
okay.
7.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're trying. Yeah. That's really it. I mean,
Ooh boy.
I don't really have much updates. I watched the Indian movie. I've been watching John Wick. I beat God of War. I'm starting Final Fantasy remake in
Final
Intergrade.
Fantasy 7 remake episode intermission.
Episode intermission. Either way, the graphics on that game are great. Yuffie is adorable. I want to cosplay her once in my life.
I figured you would.
Yeah, I really like that.
I mean, you're halfway there with that bunny onesie.
Yeah, I am. I could do it.
Just
I
the
can make it work.
realization, like you can see it happen.
I can figure it out. I could make this work. All I need is just like, a little red pom-pom thing right here.
We just have to get a white poncho and then make the Mog head.
Yeah. Okay. Real cute.
I thought it was Moog.
Well,
They're
I've always
Moogles,
called
but the hat is a Mog. It's like a Mog hood or something like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Does anyone remember a couple months ago we were talking about something and we randomly tangented into the space cult that's in San Diego?
Yes.
The
The one in El
vaguely.
Cajon?
Yeah, the like the Uranus Academy.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
because
we all
Uranus.
talked about-
Be-
Yeah.
because we were talking about it was that building used to be like a restaurant or something, and we somehow got to the cult.
Oh, yeah.
So I went to a car show this last weekend with my dad. It was his birthday.
Okay.
And I saw the Uranus Academy car.
With the flying saucer on top of it.
Everybody go to Discord to Pod Talk where I just posted some photos of it.
Have I seen
It
this
is
car?
a sight to see.
I gotta check out this warlock.
Yeah. We were in one of like the secondary tents, so it didn't have a bunch of cars in it.
Wow.
And this was like at the farthest fucking end of this building, and I just see the spaceship on top of a Cadillac, and I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck is that? Let's go find out. I go
Welcome
over.
your space brothers.
Yeah, I go over.
Okay.
And I'm like, oh shit, this is crazy. And then I read the sign. I'm like, oh shit, it's them. I quickly get these photos and walk away before anyone can walk up to me.
I mean, one, yes, you should. Two, I will admit, they painted it since I've last seen it, so it actually looks much nicer than the one that I used to see driving around town.
It's a decent paint job. Yeah, it's it's a nice airbrush.
Yeah, it used to just be that car, like it just gray with
Yeah.
that saucer on top of it.
I
like
don't know
how
who
it's
Ariel
intelligent
is.
peoples.
Oh, I believe that's Uriel.
Or Uriel. I don't know. Well, I don't know who Uriel is either.
You don't know who Uriel is?
I have a friend named Uriel.
Come on, man. You got to get up with the space cultness.
Well, why don't you catch me up there, space captain?
Oh, there's an
I miss
angel.
that guy.
Space brothers.
Uriel the angel.
You're the angel.
Yep.
All right. Well, I know of an angel named Uriel, but I have no idea how it is connected to the
Angels are just-
Slideshow.
Angels are just aliens, Anthony.
Is that the thing?
Fucking fine. No, I never was going to go in there. Are you kidding?
Well, no, angels are scary and
I mean, we used to dare each other to do it, but none of us actually ever did.
I could last for a 5-minute YouTube video about this, but that's about it.
Well, you know what? You're in luck because the Daily Show about 25 years ago did something on him. Just look that up, and then that's
Oh yeah,
done
that
with
actually. that's
it's
probably
done with some
digestible.
comedy.
You-
Yes.
you know, however you say it, is an acronym for Universal Articulate
Yeah.
Interdimensional Understanding of Science.
Mm-hmm.
Unarius?
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
I guess so. I think we just
Okay.
like we see the space, and our brain just rearranges things to be just like Uranus.
Yeah.
that's what I've been doing.
Yeah, all right. So Unarius would be I guess, accurate. Yeah, I didn't know it was what the fuck was the word you said?
Acronym.
Acronym.
Mm.
I didn't know it was an acronym.
I
Steph,
just like
Steph,
how
I
it
need you
says-
to post the pictures that have shown up on the stream. No context on Instagram.
Oh, like just have it. No, I don't want to. Are we gonna advertise?
We're
for
gonna
them?
start getting contacted by them.
Okay, maybe
And they know
maybe not
aliens.
Intelligent peoples are gonna contact us. It says in there, future contact with intelligent peoples from other planets will usher a new era for humankind.
We'll usher in a new era.
Usher. Usher.
I'm gonna take the slideshow down
Yeah.
What the?
because Ursha had a song called "Yeah."
Oh,
Feature-
okay. I
featuring-
was like,
Yeah,
Lil
yeah.
Jon.
Times 3.
I was just like, what the fuck? All right. Well,
No.
since
Yeah,
we're talking
yeah.
about,
Times 3 was Chris Brown.
Oh shit. You're right. But Usher said yeah.
Yeah,
three times too.
but that song is just called "Yeah." But yeah, times
You
3
do the
is
A-Town
is-
stomp.
yes, the A-Town stomp and the thunderclap.
Yeah.
Thunderclap.
Yeah, but yeah, times 3. That's the Chris Brown song, where he says yeah more than 3 times. But
Corm coming in, reading the wiki article. Oh, there's racism.
Yeah.
Of
a
course
thing.
there is.
yeah, I mean,
I think that's pretty common in cults, actually, isn't it?
yeah.
Aren't they all like weirdly racist for some stupid reason? Like
I
other than just like
mean-
racism in general.
I mean,
Yeah.
Nazism could be considered a cult, right?
Yeah.
In a broad sense, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, what's the dictionary definition of a cult?
Yeah, that's I think where that we're splitting hairs, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's weird that we brought up
numbers
God and like godly beings.
Uh-huh.
Because the first question numbered was 66. And if you could ask one question to an all-knowing being, what would your one question be?
What are you afraid of?
All-knowing being.
Damn, I don't want to know that.
Wait, what
Because
was
if they're
it?
scared of something, what the fuck do I gotta do?
Exactly.
Would you say you would ask him what they're scared of?
Yeah. What are you afraid
Yeah.
of?
Damn.
Oh.
That just hit me where I live. I'm like, fuck, I don't know what to do with that information.
But then you find out there's something worse than an omnipotent being
Yeah.
to be afraid of. Like I think I'd rather like be in ignorance.
He looks at you right in, he goes, Nazis.
But- but-
Oh.
But think about this though. You're in the presence of an all-knowing God. Each of our perspectives of life is vastly changed now because we are confronted with an
Oh, sure.
all-knowing God now. Now
Yeah.
we know that an all-knowing God exists.
Yeah. I still would rather like not be traumatized by the next thing that happens and finding out what God is afraid
Look,
of.
look,
the
the-
next thing.
The
is-
damage
Yeah.
has been done already. You might as well keep going.
Irreparable damage has been done to my psyche by knowing that a God exists.
Look, in one pivotal scene in the hit television show NCIS, Donald Ducky Mallard looks at Leroy Jethro Gibbs right in the eye and says, "If you're going through hell, keep going." And I live by that motto now.
Hmm.
So I'll ask the
You're not
all-knowing
wrong.
God, what scares you, sir?
No, humanity would probably be his answer.
Probably, yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would ask,
okay.
what does God need with a starship?
back right here. Right here.
My
This
man.
is-
All
this is,
right.
my man. That's right.
Yeah, that's for the Romulan ale drinkers.
Imagine
There you
if
go.
it was like half empty now.
I'm just- this is why it should be outlawed.
It's like,
Um,
is that why he keeps leaning off screen?
Hmm.
okay, but really, what's your real question?
I don't know. I've just kind of been waiting to slip that reference in.
Did
It's a big question.
did I hurt everybody with my very immediate answer?
Well, you always have an immediate answer.
You always have an immediate answer.
What's-
That's your thing.
It was kind of unsettling. Like,
Where's the
to-
Tumblr quote? Are you talking Jen's answer or your answer?
no,
Oh.
Jordan's answer.
I thought I read it as Corm's question to the god was, "Where's the Tumblr quote?" I was like, well, that seems weird. I was like,
It's right
she's really
here.
intelligent. I feel she would ask something smarter than that. Like, all right.
No,
but
I think
I'm going to say
the
that's
quote,
your answer.
I think the quote she found is, "Do you think God stays in heaven because he too lives in fear of what he's created?"
Oh yeah, no, I get it. I your answer threw me off because it was so funny and quick, but also
Dark.
because I read them, of course, before I read them to you. So while you guys were doing your thing, I had time to think of my answer. And I was like, no, I'm going to read it. And then when the first thing comes to mind, that's what I'm going to ask. It's a Leland ass question. And I was upset at myself that it's not deep and it's not thought out. Did Marilyn kill herself or was she murdered? It was mystery, gotta know. My second one was JFK. Was there a second shooter?
Black
Does
Dahlia.
magic exist?
Yeah, Black Dahlia. Yeah, these are all things that I instantly thought of first. Just like, oh yeah, no, I didn't go in. What's the meaning of happiness? Fuck that. It's like,
I don't know. I'd like to be happy.
you make your own happiness, son.
Yeah.
That's a bullshit answer, God. Fuck you.
Well, you know what? My therapist would disagree with you.
He goes, heroin, son.
He leans into it. He goes, black tar, uncut heroin.
That China White.
Yeah, China White.
I would ask, where did you come from?
That's as scary as Jordan's question. I like my question.
Does God have a God?
There's always a bigger fish. So
There's always-
possibly.
There's always a
Yeah.
bigger fish. Like
Yeah.
that is like in nature fundamentally true.
Yeah.
Steph, can I find out what otters speak like?
What
I
would
don't
you
know
ask,
what I would
Steph?
ask. I have no idea. Like, I don't know.
What? You don't have any existential questions just burning in your back pocket, ready to be unleashed at a moment's notice?
Corm,
I know
yes.
there's somewhere like in here. I'm just drawing a blank. Cause like there are questions I asked myself, and if I could ask one who knows all things, apparently, I would have the answer. But I don't know what my question is.
My fear of asking what's the meaning of life is the asshole's going to say the number 42, and I'm just going to be like, you son of a bitch. So,
You nerdy ass bitch.
yeah, just like, I came all this way for you to give me a joke? Fuck you.
I only had one question.
Yes. I get it, Steph. Yeah, I get it.
No clue.
That's why
But
mine
I-
was just like, I want to know who killed somebody.
I think I would just laugh though, because I'm sure if I had the answer, just because that's like one of the phrases I would normally say. Once I find out the answer, I would probably just be like, "Oh God!" And then like
Yes.
there he is.
Yes. Yes.
Like I'm talking to you.
rang.
Or if it's not that, I'd be like, I'd hear the answer and I would probably answer, "Jesus Christ!" Like, you know what I mean? Like, just because
Also
that's how I
me.
normally
That-
speak. So
That reminds me of one of my favorite Family Guy. It's not even a cutaway joke. For whatever reason, they're inside the bowling alley, and God is just hitting on some chick for some reason, and he points at her, and lightning shoots out of his finger, and smites her. He goes, "Jesus Christ!" And then Jesus pops and goes, "Yeah, Dad, get in the car. We gotta get out of here."
I remember that. I like to think that my God is a finger guns God.
So the fawns?
So
Yeah.
so
Praise be the fawns.
so Jesus from Dogma.
Yes.
Chris
That
Rock
would
goes
be-
rolling in.
Yeah, like if I don't know, fuck it. Like if we're in a scenario where we all just meet God and we all just get to kind of design that differently, whatever. My God is a finger guns kind of guy. He's like, hey, I've been waiting for you.
Don't know what actress I would cast, but my God is an ethereal, strong black woman.
that's
It's just it's
I can't-
RuPaul.
Because
Viola
freaking
Davis.
Superstar, for
Ooh,
whatever
Whoopi
reason,
Goldberg
I
has
got
played
Will
God a few
Ferrell in my
times. I
head.
wasn't mad at that.
Wait, sorry, Steph. What'd you say?
Oh, I said because of Superstar, I got Will Ferrell in my head.
Terrible
I
God.
know. Is it
Yeah.
Will
God.
Ferrell? Yeah.
Awful.
Will-
If it's not
yeah.
Mugatu, I don't want it.
I
near
always
me.
get mixed up. Will Ferrell is Step Brothers.
Yes.
Wait, who's the other one though? Like you're
Oh,
confused.
because there's Ferrells. There's Colin Farrell.
Okay,
there's Will Ferrell's. There's another Ferrell's. There's
Who's
a
Bill
Ferrell's
Ferrell?
restaurant that sold ice cream back in the day. There's a lot of Ferrells. Okay.
Yeah. See, my
There's
worry
also
was
Ferrell cats. There's
She
just
straight
a
up
lot of
said
things
at a
around.
Farrell's restaurant where ice cream was served.
It's true.
It's true. I've
Yeah.
had
Harry
it.
Farrell.
Yeah. It's a lot of Ferrells.
Mia Farrow.
she said feral
Was
cats.
Farrow.
Because I started repeating it, so I was just like, I know there's also feral things.
Farrell, the X-Force character.
Who's that? What's X Force? It's like
You don't
There's
need
a
to know.
lot of layers to get to that answer, Steph. You're just gonna have to
That's
live
fine.
with not knowing.
It's
It's
okay.
just fine.
I'll Google it later.
Good luck.
Did I tell you guys that I watched the X-Men anime that's on Netflix, I believe?
You haven't mentioned it.
Oh, the
how-
one that was like maybe 15 years ago?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Did you
Yeah.
watch the Wolverine one too? With Did you watch the Wolverine one too?
Not yet. No.
Okay. It's worse.
Okay. Yeah. I would just like to say
It was
they
bad.
they simultaneously found a way to make Scott Summers look badass and a total bitch just the entire time. Like when Cyclops, whenever he shot his optic blast, cool as shit. Anytime he opened his mouth, fucking bitch. just
Yeah.
I tried watching the Supernatural anime. I couldn't get through it.
My problem, excuse me.
There's a
my problem
Supernatural
with the
anime?
yeah, there's like
13
8.
episodes.
13. Yeah. My problem is it's just the live action episodes
Yeah.
in anime form, so
But-
it's not new or that interesting.
But Padalecki comes back for all 13, but Jensen only comes for like 4. And then they have a guy pretend to be Jensen the other. You're just like, what were you doing?
wait, where can I watch the Supernatural anime?
I don't think it's on HBO.
The internet.
Yeah.
I swear to God, if we
Yeah.
can find this, we're doing a goddamn watch party.
Like they streamlined the episodes to like a 30-minute version of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Or we could do a John Wick watch party.
They have a John Wick anime?
No, just watching
Oh.
A
John
watch
Wick.
party. Yeah.
It's like, what?
So we would like to do more well, I mean, I'll state it, but I would like to do more watch parties as a group.
Sounds delightful.
Yeah.
We'll plan it. It'll be on Discord when we do it. But it would be a fun time to do watch parties because those are always fun.
You should theme it to like whatever thing happens that month. So like this month
Oh.
should be an Easter themed watch party.
Critters 2.
We'll watch
was
the Chronicles of Narnia.
Not an Easter movie.
The Chronicles of Riddick.
Better,
think
but
that's
still
a-
not an Easter
What?
movie.
We'll watch
Is there any
Chronicle.
Easter horrors?
we'll watch Dragon Ball Superhero because instead of finding eggs, they find Dragon Balls.
My Hero Academia, 2 heroes.
Oh, I mean, I like that movie. Superhero, really good movie. Me and I
Yeah, I saw you
were
mention that on
losing our
Twitter.
minds watching that. It was
Yeah.
so good.
Which one is what is that?
Oh, Dragon Ball Superhero. It's an
Oh.
anime movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did anyone watch that Sylvester Stallone superhero Spartan?
Yeah,
no,
Samaritan.
no.
Samaritan.
Yeah,
Was it
I
good?
did.
It's
alright.
on Amazon.
Rise of the
Amazon.
Guardians is definitely an Easter movie.
Yeah, there you go.
Fuck, I love that movie.
I haven't
Ooh,
seen
Edge
it.
Runners was good too.
Oh, Edge Runners is very good.
But like the watch party should probably be like single like movies or like a
Yeah.
single episode or something.
Prince of
Oh,
Egypt. Fuck
Prince of
that.
Egypt.
Let
I
my
like the
people
song.
go.
With
We're
I
gonna-
like the
Let's
song
watch
with
Ben
Mariah
Hur.
Carey.
Let's do a
and Whitney
4-hour
Houston,
epic.
But the movie itself, I could.
Whitney
go with
Houston
that.
sings "Let My People Go."
No, I said the
But
Prince
what
of
if?
Egypt song with Mariah Carey and Whitney Houston.
Oh,
There
that
can
song.
be miracles. That's one of my favorite Disney.
I mean,
songs.
one of them did.
Believed in miracles.
The other one believed in
Yeah.
cocaine.
Yeah.
Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat.
But the stage adaptation with Donny Osmond and Joan Collins, that's the one you have to watch.
Yeah, I would like to.
What Easter movies actually are there?
I don't know. I
There's
tried
not
to Google
many.
stuff,
Oh, there's
and
like
it was just
3.
like top
Yeah.
horror movies to watch this Easter, but they're not like in any way Easter
There's
related.
got to
like,
be a horror like rabbit
Ki-
Easter.
I'm sure
theme.
there is.
Yeah, a dude just
Yeah.
punches a hole in your chest and leaves an egg there or something.
Yeah, there's got to be a poultrygeist, but with a rabbit.
Rabbit Geist? Easter Geist.
Bunny Geist?
Jesus Geist.
like number 3 was Rosemary's Baby.
It's
Not
been
fun.
been a while since I've seen it. I don't remember an Easter scene, but could.
Bunnicula.
Oh man, I used to
Bunnicula,
read those
oh,
books when I was a
yeah.
kid. Oh, a little vampire
And then
bunny.
it says
Oh,
number
so
1
cool.
got children. Oh, number 1 is the Exorcist. The Exorcist.
These aren't Easter movies. They're just
I
going
know
with.
they're not. I don't
they're
know
just
why
going-
it's saying to
they're-
watch this.
No,
Easter.
they're going with, hey, Easter deals with religion. Here is some religious horror movies to watch. Speaking of religious horror movies, have you all seen that trailer for The Pope's Exorcist where Russell Crowe plays an Italian exorcist master?
This sounds amazing.
I forgot if I heard someone
Please.
mention it, but I don't think I saw the thing.
I need to
Okay,
see this
so-
trailer. Is
His
his name
Italian-
Geppetto?
Okay, I'm going to keep it spoiler free.
It
for
might
not
as
the
well
tr-
be Mario. For
Yeah.
as good of an Italian.
Okay. So we're gonna keep this spoiler free. I'm not gonna spoil nothing, but like during WrestleMania, they're bringing out the match with Edge and the Demon, and they do this thing where about demons are from God, and Russell Crowe comes up on the big screen and starts talking as his character from the Pope's Exorcist, and talks about how demons are evil. They come from within our souls and from hell, and we have to exorcise them and get rid of them. And he goes, and Finn Balor is that demon that must be destroyed this WrestleMania. And then right after that, well, right before that, they showed a trailer in the fucking middle of WrestleMania. They showed the trailer for the movie. Like, they have no ads except for like, hey, buy Snickers, because Snickers was sponsoring WrestleMania this year. So
Cinnamon
then,
Toast Crunch.
yeah, shit like that. And then like they showed this trailer, and then they showed this Russell Crowe intro, and then Finn Balor comes down as the demon, and then right before the match starts, a big banner comes up and goes, on April 14th, go see Russell Crowe as the Exorcist, the Pope's Exorcist. And I was like, and I'm like, how much do you think they paid his ass to do this?
That's got to
Like-
be the most expensive cameo ever filmed.
I was like, that motherfucker's been nominated for like 3 Oscars and has got one. Like, and I was like, is he? And I thought he has kids, so maybe his kids watch wrestling, and he did it for them. And I'm like, maybe, but I don't know if Australians are into WWE. I mean, I'm sure they are, but like, how big is the? I mean, other than like Rhea, they showed her family and they were all cheering and shit, but like, it was wild. It threw me the fuck off. Like, I was like, what the hell just happened? I was like, I'm here to watch wrestling, not Russell Crowe pimp out his new movie at WrestleMania.
It's like, did I
That's
fall asleep?
insane.
Yeah. And it was
That
weird
is
because it's like it's
fucking
him,
insane.
it's just his head. It was clearly filmed like at his house with a green screen. Like, it's just his head, and it's got like black fog rolling around it. It's very out of focus. He's just like, when you fight the demons fight you back. And you're like, what are you saying? What is this?
I need to see this so bad.
It was
Hold on a
But-
second.
the Exorcist, the Pope's Exorcist kind of looked like a dope movie though. I was like, all right, that looked kind of scary. It's just like-
The Pope's
yeah, any-
Exorcist.
the concept is who do you call when the Pope needs an exorcist?
Yeah.
So he's just he's a super priest.
He's the
call-
super
No.
priest. Yeah.
He's-
what is it? Exorcism movies, like they fuck me up. They
Oh,
they
yeah,
freak me
exorcism
out.
movies are fucked up.
He's a level
Like,
99
what
paladin.
was it is it the Emily Rose one?
Oh, the
Like-
exorcism of Emily Rose. Oh
yeah,
yeah.
the way that she flipped around it, like it bothered me a lot.
Yeah.
Like I didn't like looking over the
My
side
favorite
of the
part of
bed.
that is
at
that when they
night
would cut
because of
to the courtroom scenes and that I love this actress.
What
I
did you
don't
call
remember her name. Right? She's an Iranian actress. You've seen her if you've seen pretty much she's in a lot of things, but she's mostly in that fucking sci-fi show on Amazon. Fuck.
Oh, I don't remember.
It's got like 6 seasons in a movie.
I don't know.
Fuck. The Expanse. So she's
Oh.
one of the main characters on that. She's
Oh,
this
the-
the little Iranian lady.
Yeah. She has
Can't
the
remember her name.
the sweet raspy voice.
Yes. So she plays like someone in that exorcism movie, and I remember she's got these bracelets, and she keeps like, no, when the attacks happen, and she keeps moving her hands. And I remember during the movie, the sound kept picking up the bracelets, and we were like, this is an odd choice that you guys didn't get rid of the bracelets, because all we hear are the bracelets and not this important plot point of this exorcism. And I just found it very humorous 20 years ago. That was a long
Have-
walk for a very short glass of water. I apologize.
I
y'all.
remember when we did the escape room, me, Jordan, and Anthony, and we got season 2 Blu-ray of The Expanse.
Yeah.
I've never seen the first
Never
one. Mine's still
opened.
wrapped
Never
in cellophane.
opened.
Like it's in my collection over there. I never opened it to watch
Yeah,
it.
I think mine's somewhere over there.
Anthony, were you with me when we walked by Comic-Con so long ago, and it was that guy was like, hey, who wants to win a free Blu-ray? And we stopped, and he was like, if you can answer Arnold Schwarzenegger questions, you'll get a free Blu-ray. And like the dude didn't even finish asking the question, and I answered it, and he gave me a Blu-ray. And then he asked another question, and no one knew it. I was like, he goes, you can't win another one. I was like, yeah, but I know the questions.
Yeah, but you
It's
know
like,
the answer.
I'm good at
They don't
this.
know. I know.
I was like, I can give it to someone.
So
I'll
I
ask
just
the
put a
question
link
now.
in- I put a link in the chat. Someone kind of like it's a very poor copy of the speech that Russell Crowe gives at WrestleMania.
Oh, you found it?
Yeah, I found it. It's a very bad like portrait
Cute.
of it.
Oh, I see what you mean with his face.
Like, Anthony, honestly, it threw me off. Like, I was just like, what is this? Is that Russell Crowe? Is he doing a spot for WrestleMania? Like, and I
Yeah,
wonder
there's
after
a
he
lot
did
of weird
it,
shit about that.
like, I wonder
He
if he
looks
was like,
really
he sat there,
bad.
like, I wonder if he was like, this is where my career's at. I do WrestleMania spots.
Is he poor?
I don't
don't know,
think
you
so.
know-
I mean, I feel
Like,
he still
did
owns
Gerard
his
Butler
ranch.
just take his whole career?
Is he in like
Then what
financial
happened to-
trouble like
who
Nicolas
took his?
Cage?
No one can take Nicolas Cage's career.
No.
He's got that on lock.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
But
a
does he
lot.
owe money though?
Not anymore. No, that was Nicolas Cage's whole thing. Like after the Pedro Pascal movie,
Yeah.
he was officially done with paying off everybody. He's just like, I can now do things I want to do versus
And then
everything
Renfield
that comes across.
immediately.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
I-
you know.
I
It
can't
was
on,
wait
like,
for
oh, I
that
get to-
fucking movie.
He's like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be Dracula. Hell yeah,
Yeah.
I'll do it.
I can't wait for that movie, dude.
I am very
Oh,
excited to see that.
The reviews have been good.
Renfield.
Renfield, yeah.
Battlefield.
No,
It looks
I mean
fun.
not D
I
and
wanna
D
watch
good, but they've been
Yeah.
good.
God, D is so good.
Such a great movie.
Yeah,
Such a fucking delight. I think there's a good 50-50 odds I'll see it again before it's out of theaters.
Yeah.
Look,
Shane went with his other D&D group and saw it at a drive-in, and I was like, "How'd that go?" He goes, "It's a great drive-in movie." I
That
was
seems like a
"I
great
can
drive-in movie.
I see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah,
how
it's fun.
swanky this fucking drive-in is. They had a Mexican restaurant on property. I was like, so you didn't get like
Wow.
popcorn? He goes, oh no. He goes, I got like fajitas. I was like, what? I was
Sure.
That's great.
like, you bougie bitch. Like you know, you're supposed to get Skittles and popcorn and be happy that all they had was original.
Yeah, I might go to the brewery
Watch
theater
again.
that I know and watch it again.
See, that I'd be down for, like an Alamo or something like that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I still
Yeah.
have not been to the one in LA.
I loved going to the Alamo in Austin. It was a fucking
Wait,
treat.
what's the Alamo?
Alamo
It's
Draft
a-
House. It's
It's just a fancy theater.
movie
with
theater
food.
restaurant. Yeah.
Yeah,
Got it.
kind of like a Sinopolis,
The Sinopolis.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
without like all the bougie luxury. They still do food and stuff,
Yeah.
but it's much more like
Fried
I've
food.
I've gotten buckets of beers at Alamo Draft Houses, so
Oh,
that kind of puts
gotcha.
you at the mindset of what's going on.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Nice.
Okay.
Yes,
They
the
have one.
The one at
oh,
Liberty
is-
Station. Yeah.
Is there one in Liberty Station now?
Yeah. Steph, what
Oh,
was that
that's
place
cool.
called?
That's
Ooh.
called
Because yeah,
Park-
Oh,
I think it's called.
that's not
Park.
Alamo. Yeah, it's a Sinopolis though, I think, or Cinemark.
no,
it's like
it's
Park.
It's
Park
not.
something.
It's not Alamo.
It's not Alamo. It's
Yeah.
not Alamo, but it's the same concept.
Yeah, there's a
Um,
couple of theaters out here that will do food and like,
Look, the
during
only
movie.
reason I haven't been to the Alamo Draft House in LA is because it's out of the valley and just ew.
Bitch, you live in the valley.
I know it's out of the valley.
Oh, out of the valley.
Like we don't leave the valley.
Mm.
Fair.
I don't. It's like
The
5
lot.
miles away. Like this. That's like 80 hours of traffic. Fuck
I've
that.
been to the lot actually.
Yes, the lot Liberty
It's
Station.
a nice place.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
what it is.
It's
The
a nice
lot.
place.
Yeah, there's
not
one.
the-
There's also
the
one
lot.
in La Jolla.
Yeah, I've gone to the La Jolla one. I have.
tracks.
I don't believe I've gone to the
No, we've
Well,
only
Anthony,
stood
there's
outside it.
Yeah.
Yes, there's that. Still, that drive-through is in Santee, right?
Yeah,
it's
I
still
do.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot
Quality
the
is
last
not good there,
combo.
though.
I
You don't go
saw-
for quality there.
No, 2 weeks ago, I think it was John Wick 3 or John Wick 4 and it was John Wick 4 combined with whatever other movie was out. Fuck, what was it? I just thought
Avatar
the combo
2.
was funny.
That's
I don't
kind
know
of
if
like
it was
the
John Wick 4 and Puss in Boots. I forget.
Yeah, I
But
think
Puss
yeah
in
that
Boots
that was
first.
Oh,
And then
that's
a
not a
pairing
combo that-
made in heaven.
I could be
John
wrong.
Wick 4 first, and then Puss in Boots.
Yeah, I forgot what the. hold on,
Oh
let's see,
man,
let's
I saw
see.
so many movies at that drive-in in high school. Like it
I've
was
been
just
there a bunch of times.
so
Yeah.
The
Oh my
benefit to
God.
that
It's been a
drive-in
long
is you get
time.
2 movies for dirt cheap.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it
But,
was
like,
like 2
otherwise
movies
it's
for
not a great-
$8,
Yeah,
and you
it's
can
not a
bring your own
good-
food.
Yes.
And what
It's
you
not,
do
it's
is
not a good drive-in though.
it's not
No.
no. You
Yeah.
you bring a Bluetooth speaker and then you just get a radio
Mhm.
app on your phone. Then you don't have to
Yeah.
keep your car on.
I did that once.
Yeah. And if I go again, I'm gonna bring someone that hasn't seen it, and I want them to see it in a good condition, under
Oh,
the
well, yeah.
appropriate
Yeah.
circumstances.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see.
I want to go to the lot.
all right. Well, that's
in-
good.
in
Let's wrap
Liberty
this
Station.
It's cool, but it is kind of like any other like big leather seat food place.
Yeah,
It
Oh,
wasn't
okay, so
necessarily special, and like
one
parking
combo
in Liberty
is,
Station is shit.
it's true.
D&D movie, and then Shazam,
Shazam!
Mm.
I haven't
then
seen Shazam
John
yet.
Wick
Yeah,
4,
Ooh, you should see Shazam.
and Operation Fortune.
Oh, that's
The
the
fuck is
that,
that?
that's the Jason Statham Aubrey Plaza movie.
Yeah.
That looks good.
That
I didn't
looks
know
good.
that open.
Yeah, it's been out. Unfortunately.
Yeah, that's fucking. Isn't that Guy Ritchie?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
but to watch
Yeah.
that at
Yeah.
11 at night, that's so late after
Oh, I'll
you've
fall
already
asleep.
watched John Wick for
Yeah.
3 hours.
No, I'll fall the fuck
That's a
asleep.
long time.
Steph, did you get old?
What do you
Fuck,
mean?
dude,
No,
shut the
it's
fuck
just-
up. I have been
not
with you
gonna-
in
there was
places
a
where you were like,
time-
I'm tired.
There was a time I could do midnight premieres. And then I realized I enjoy movies early, so I could do other stuff.
Like a good matinee before 11.
Oh, I love matinees.
Yeah, because there's no fucking people there. It's great. You have the
Yeah.
whole theater to yourself.
Yeah. it's
Do you
great.
guys still have them in San Diego?
Yeah. I was just
Yeah.
about to say I went to the 9:30 a.m. showing of D&D on Saturday with my buddies, and it was the 4 of us and like 6 other people.
They have stopped matinees in LA since the pandemic.
Oh,
Our matinees now are like 3:00.
that's
God.
not.
That's not a
matinee.
matinee. That's
I think
3:00.
Yeah.
When before the pandemic, you could roll up and get and see like a 9 a.m. movie, which was my favorite. Because I'm
Yeah.
like, then I have my whole day ahead of me now.
Too early.
Says the man who went to see one at
Beck,
9:30.
I'm on.
Yes.
I'm with
I'm
you
just
on that.
saying,
I saw
like-
that Mario would be on Wednesday, and
Yeah.
I like debated if I just wanted to end up watching tomorrow early after work
I
because I'm gonna
mean,
be busy like the weekend. I don't think I'll get a chance to watch it.
Aren't you going to Mario
I'm
Land?
going places.
Like you can wait a week to watch the Mario movie.
I
Yeah.
could. Did we have a conversation? All right. Someone brought up that it got like what 33 or 44
It's
on
48% Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah.
Not
And
great.
I was like, oh.
But are they only saying that because the Chris Pratt factor, and they don't really actually watch the movie? They're just like, it should have been Chris Pratt. You're like, yeah, but
Was that
is the
is
movie
that
good?
an audience score or is that a critic score?
Critic score.
Oh, they're
Critic
not going to
score.
like this movie.
It's
Yeah,
a
that's
children's
what I thought
movie.
Too. That's why
Yeah,
they
it's going to be
take
an
it,
audience
like,
score thing that matters.
Yeah.
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 I mean, the critic score is usually nothing I pay attention to anyway.
No,
Yeah.
nor fuck.
Like,
nor
like,
should
I
we fuck
just,
those
like-
people.
I'm gonna watch the movie probably next week when hopefully the crowds have died down.
Oh yeah, a lot of kids.
Mhm.
I'll wait until you all see it before I decide if I'm going to go or not.
Yeah, I'll find out.
Like I'm
then.
definitely gonna watch
I'd
it.
like to. Yeah, I'd like to. I like what I saw in the trailer, but
Yeah.
like, I don't have like a deep burning urge to do it, to like pay $40 to do it. And I ain't buying their fucking popcorn bucket. That's for goddamn sure.
Do they have a popcorn bucket?
They do,
Probably.
Steph.
Is it a mushroom?
No, it's
It's either a mushroom or a
the power
star.
block. I thought it was the
Oh,
power block.
the
Power
power
block?
block.
Oh,
Okay.
that's
Yeah.
super cute.
Stephanie, this die was $35.
I know. Oof.
Yeah. So just keep that in mind when you think about getting this
Oh
novelty
yeah,
bullshit.
no, yeah.
Especially because you're going to go to the actual place for
Yeah.
$35 to get you a real block.
Yeah. With the popcorn inside. I found out last night. I bought the fucking dice and they're like, "Would you like popcorn?"
It didn't
I'm
even
like,
have
"Yeah."
popcorn.
It didn't come with popcorn.
No, it does. It's all included, but realistically,
No,
you're paying.
apparently there's a separate charge for the popcorn.
That they should
I
have at
thought it was
least
coming
gave you the
together.
popcorn.
Hard
I knew
times.
the cup. I knew the cup was $20, and then
Hard
if you
time.
wanted the drink in it, it was an additional 10. And I said, "No, thank you. It's too early, and also fuck you. This is a $5 cup. You're selling me for 20, and you're gonna tell me you're not gonna give me the $3 of alcohol in there gratis with the rest of the fucking overcharge you're gonna
That's so
send me?"
crazy to me. I'd imagine they would at least give a popcorn voucher where it was just like, "Hey, popcorn on us to
25
put
cents
in
of
your
popcorn, and you're not just gonna toss it in?
Thing. Yeah, that's so. Oh,
Wow.
that was
Popcorn
only at
is
what theater?
dirt cheap.
AMC's.
AMC's.
It was only at AMC's.
Only at AMC's. And I got like
Mm.
of the last 8 dice, I got 2 of them, and I got the very last 3 cups in the theater.
It's $15, Steph.
Oh, that's not bad.
That's not
That's
bad.
way
Yeah.
cheaper than what you paid.
Yeah, in your face, Anthony.
Is it only at a Regal?
No,
Where
it's
are they
AMC.
at?
It's AMC.
AMC's still.
Yeah.
D&D's been around a lot longer than Mario.
It's true.
That's true.
This is pretty rad though.
That
it's
is
cool.
pretty sick.
It is pretty
Um,
cool. Yeah.
Shane already was like, "We're going to use that, right?" I was like, "That's going to be really loud to
Yeah.
roll on the
Keep
table."
candies in
Oh,
it.
it is. Yeah.
I love that.
No,
It's unbalanced.
you
it's
stored
not
the other die
trustworthy.
in there.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
can't.
that's really cool.
Oh, he can't. We went through this whole thing last night. He can't do it.
I'm too neurotic about keeping my dice organized. To
No, I
put
didn't
them-
mean seriously. Like-
Wow.
No,
I'm
well,
gonna put-
a lot of people are saying like, "Oh, what a perfect dice like container," and
Yeah.
like, yeah, if you're a sloppy monster, sure, they go for it.
I'm going
But
to
I
put my
can't-
dice in it, but my dice are all in little baggies, so it's
I
still
can't.
separated.
I
Yeah,
can't
that's
even do it
fine.
that way.
No, but I just want you to say I'm not sloppy.
That's why
I'll say
you
it
put
for
the,
him.
un-
This has
the
been the
unsorted.
You're
LoRC
not
podcast, where this is our last
don't
episode of the
you're sloppy
LoRC
at all.
podcast. Like, I mean,
You put the
The only
unsorted
Mario
die
game-
in the
yeah,
in the bucket.
you guys can
The
go
only-
fuck yourselves.
Like
don't
the
have
Mario
unsorted dice.
themed thing I bought was I went to Lush and I was bougie as shit and I got one of their the Luigi body wash and I was looking at their the Mario themed bath bombs.
What do
Well,
you
isn't it?
mean, Luigi body wash?
She washes her
Like-
body with Luigi.
Like,
It's-
so you smell like Luigi?
No, is it a Luigi
apple.
squeegee?
It's
Like-
apple
a
and
loose squeegee?
neroli.
It's his mustache.
Neroli?
No.
They had a peach, Princess Peach, like jelly soap. Then they had a Mario one that smelled like
Dirty
Cola?
sewers.
no, it smelled
Cola.
like cola. Like
Ew.
Because when I think Mario, I think, oh yeah, cola.
yeah, I was like, I don't know why they chose cola.
We have to
For
stop making cola
Bowser-
a smell.
For Bowser, they have this like cinnamon, like anise kind of smell. It was like
Like
Oh.
it
star
smelled like
anise?
Christmas. Like it was a very like Christmassy kind of scent. Like an autumn
Cool.
scent. That's like the best way I
Yeah.
could describe it. It smelled like autumn. And then Luigi is like green apple and neroli. I think that's what it is. Neroli.
Hang on, sorry. I just now saw the poster for the Pope's Exorcist.
Yeah, I posted it so you could see because it's like yeah. I'll watch the trailer after.
I
after
can't
this.
wait to watch this trailer, guys.
The trailer is funky.
Okay.
It kind of slaps.
Jordan's dying.
Did you watch it during the show?
The trailer?
Yeah.
No, I've seen the
I
trailer.
was going to.
Oh.
I didn't. Yet.
previously. Yeah, like it's been playing like it's been advertised for at least a week.
Yeah.
Honestly, whenever I think of Russell Crowe, the first movies that come to mind.
Les
Yeah.
Wake of the
Mis,
Dead.
the man with the
Well-
iron fist.
Yeah, the Man
Mm.
with the Iron Fist, but Les Mis specifically when
One
we keep
day
saying
more
the
to
"More to
revolution.
revolution, we will nip it in the bud. I
It's
always think of
interesting.
that. Just,
It's interesting that like these two have sung that song on this podcast. I'd say like 5 times, 6 times, which isn't a lot, but it is interesting that it is at least 5 or 6 times.
it's just a thought that comes up. Like someone says Russell Crowe, and just in my brain, just the song plays, and I'm just like, here we go.
But also, I think of him singing that, and then like 15 minutes later, he dies.
Spoilers, I haven't seen it.
Horrible
Everyone
death.
dies in that movie. Everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Yeah, movies.
I didn't know
Everyone.
that. I was literally
Very
just about to
sad.
watch it.
We're
Fucking ruined my night. Shit.
The camera
It's
pans,
finally-
Les Mis, it's on the screen, just turns it off.
I guess I'll just watch Cats now.
Anthony,
I still haven't watched
Sir?
if you wanted to reach us, where would you go?
it.
You can find us on all the social medias. We are at Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook primarily. And you can find us by searching League of Ridiculous Conversations or at LoRC Podcast. Jordan. Jordan,
I'm in
if-
charge now.
Okay. all right. You're the captain now.
Jordan,
Yes, my captain.
what social medias would you like to tell other people about? I said email, didn't I?
No.
What fucking email do we got?
What?
Oh, what our email is?
Honestly, I don't remember what I asked you. I just want to get this over with.
Oh, okay.
He
What's
said email, so
happening?
give him the email.
LRCpodcast@gmail.com.
There you go.
Yeah.
Steph,
Cool.
Yes.
where can they find you on the internet? I feel there's
You
something
can find
left
me
You
missing, but
skipped
I
so
can't-
many things.
I'm just like there's
You
some
can find me on.
there's like a Crohn's disease colitis thing coming. We got that, right?
Yes.
We're gonna do a stream.
Yes.
Anthony can tell us more about that in a minute.
Yes.
It's like-
These are all true
Okay.
things.
We should
I'll
probably,
do that.
we should probably start at the beginning.
This is why I'm not in charge.
No, you're
If
fine.
you've enjoyed this ridiculous conversation, then please be following us on our social medias. We are at Facebook, Instagram, and the Twitter at LORC Podcast or League of Ridiculous Conversations. You can also find this as a podcast released every Monday on Stitcher, Apple Podcasts, Audible,
Google Play.
Google Play, and the rest. We're out there. It happens. If you would like to be a part of the conversation throughout the week, we have a Discord that is free to everybody who has an interest in us, and also about 20 other of the coolest people you could ever meet. Our Discord is fantastic and active as hell. You can follow the link if you're currently with us in chat, or reach out to us at any of those previously mentioned social medias, and we'll get you hooked up right in that Discord. You'll be hanging out. We'd be laughing, sharing memes, getting all crazy.
So crazy.
The Discord is crazy. The Discord is kind of crazy.
It is kind of crazy.
But in the best kind of way.
Always something happening.
Email us at lorcpodcast@gmail.com if you want to add to our list of ridiculousness. And in
Oh. Next.
June,
June.
June
I thought he said
3rd.
noon.
On June 3rd, we will have our second all-day telethon, marathon, streamathon, where we will be raising money for the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation, Take Steps, which gives money to aid in research for a cure to Crohn's and colitis. Last year was incredible. I can't even talk about it without feeling emotionally welled up that you all came out so strongly and we raised a bunch of money. So, I mean, I'm going to set the goal the same we did last year that we blew away, but we will be raising money once again, and we'll see. Man, it's so crazy to me what happened that I can't imagine we could do it again. I have to my own mentality is like, oh no, we got to set the bar back down. We can't do that again. But everything goes to charity and to the foundation. So all is good. All is good. Whether it's 1 or 1 million, everything will be welcome. So we do another all-day streamathon of content where you'll be able to donate. Graphics, links, all that stuff will be coming in the future. It's still pretty much, it's 2 months from now. So we're just kind of breaking the news for you, let you know it's going to be happening. Start saving up the penny jars. Then take it to the Vons, cash it in. And that's always more money than you thought you had. Anyway, Leland, if the people want to find you on the internet, where can they do that?
You can find me at Leland Pierce Art on Instagram. Steph.
Yes. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch at Stephanoids. That's STEPHUHNOIDS. I post shit. Jordan, where can people find you?
You can find me on most social media platforms at Jordan is a Bear and on twitch.tv/Jordan is a Bear, where I'll be continuing playing Resident Evil 4 Remake. I just finished Chapter 7 last week, which was a lot of fun. I intend to do more this week. So if you like that, hang out. If not, cool. Enjoy your Friday. The end. Anthony?
And if you want to get into nerdy discussions with me about the D&D movie, where I may or may not have counted how many wild shapes Doric had in that one scene and then judged what level character she would be based off of that fact, feel free to reach out to me. I'm at Instagram and the Twitter by finding me LOR. Nope, that's us. At Spooky the 13th.
LORC.
I mean, you could also find me at LORC. They're on my phone.
True.
I see the notifications.
Yeah.
Wouldn't hurt.
So what level do you think she is?
Me. Oh, she is top tier. Druid. She is top tier. Yeah, she wild shapes 6 times in that scene, and that is only high level Druid shit. Yeah, I counted. I couldn't help it. So until next week, I'm Anthony, and in alphabetical order we are.
I'm Jordan.
I'm Leland.
I'm Steph.
And we'll see you next week.
And we'll see
Bye.
you next week.
What?
Bye.
Bye. I'd watch again.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I would definitely watch that movie again. I'm gonna take The Pope's Exorcist down.
Would
Especially with this
recommend.
unlimited pass, I'd be watching movies several times.
Yeah, no, I got the pass deal. I'm looking forward to watch a bunch of movies now.
Just don't be giving a fuck. Just be watching the good and the bad.
Yeah. I wanted to watch that. I wanted to watch that Florence Pugh movie.
Yes.
I wanted to watch.
Oh, Shane said it wrecked him.
Oh,
mm,
sounds
it
great. I'll
looks-
bring
it
tissue.
looked
Yeah,
pretty sad.
he said
Yeah.
he did not stop crying like once.
damn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My Amazon delivery arrived.
Oh,
Ooh.
sometimes I like those movies.
Yeah, like
Florence
when
Pugh is great.
yeah, like
Yeah.
when
I watched.
go,
I
go,
watched
Seth.
her Hot Ones.
Yes, that
It
was,
was
a fun
good.
ones. Yeah.
Yeah, it
She
was
needed
really
to stop
enjoyable.
talking about her goddamn eyelids, though, or her eyebrows.
Oh, my eyebrows are sweaty.
She just kept going on. I'm like, yeah, we get it. It's sweaty. Stop it. Talk about something else.
It was literally like a 30-second.
It felt like it was so long.
In that
She's
30
too
seconds,
intoxicated
Lila was
on
like,
the
I'm fucking
spice.
over this.
she seems like a charming lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to have a conversation.
Yeah, but like
Sounds fun.
during the height of Movie Pass, like watch every movie I could possibly watch. Even
Oh,
he's
yeah.
like,
Even
I
documentaries.
I don't even know if I want to watch
Oh.
it. I'm gonna watch it, dude. Like, was it Three Perfect Strangers?
Oh yeah,
That was such
Three
a.
Perfect Strangers.
That's when
That
we
was
with
a crazy
Alki?
doc.
what?
That was for
Three
Leland.
fucking-
It's the title's something like that, but it's about these triplets who randomly found each other like in college.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait,
And then-
that's called The Parent Trap.
Oh yeah.
that's the Parent
But-
Trap 3.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah, there's 3 of them now.
Honestly, you say that joke. That's fucking what it was for The Parent Trap 3, the made-for-TV Disney Channel exclusive movie.
It's also was it the Princess Switch 2 switched again?
Oh,
Where they
yeah, the
add a
Princess
third one?
Switch. Yeah.
And she plays all roles, right?
Yes, Vanessa Hudgens plays all
Yeah.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, like so yeah, these triplets, they find each other in college somehow, and then it turns out like it goes deep into like how it happened, where there's like sperm donors and they all like went to like this one dude, and it's like this whole thing.
Yeah. It was bizarre.
Yeah, like
All 3 different lifestyles entirely.
yeah, it was cool though.
Yeah.
That was a good
real
documentary.
interesting.
And then the Mr. Rogers documentary. Oh man,
Oh, yeah. I remember watching that one. That one's good
Forever
too.
ago, I had a friend that worked at the Regal Theater in the mall.
Mhm.
And I would regularly go to like, I would show up at like 10 and just
Yeah.
whatever movie was going to play next, I would just go in and see.
Oh.
It got me like pretty like used to the idea of seeing a movie alone. I never wanted to do it. It always felt weird and uncomfortable.
yeah, I used to feel that way
I
too,
love
but now I
movies.
just watch movies by myself all the time.
Yeah.
It just feels weird in a theater.
Yeah, but then the
If
weirdness,
it's
it goes
me
away.
by myself, I'll get scared, especially if scary trailers happens, because usually I'd want company with that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Although
I remember one time I
Yeah.
watched a movie. One time I watched a movie by myself, but for whatever reason, in the same aisle as the seats that I was in, one of them was wrapped in like it had a trash bag covering it for whatever reason,
Mhm.
and that bothered me the whole movie. Like I kept staring at it like I was gonna see something. Like in my head, someone died in that seat, and that I would see a ghost.
and they would keep the theater open. No, everyone just keep watching movies.
Yeah.
Just don't sit there.
yeah.
yeah,
Don't
just
worry
don't
about
sit
it.
in this spot.
It has dead all over it.
No, the seat itself isn't broken from some idiot bouncing on it. It's haunted.
This
Yeah.
one seat.
Yeah.
It has the dead all over it.
Yeah. This chair right here. 14G.
I
G
know
for
there's like
ghost.
I should have said G13.
sure-
Dang it.
You fucked up.
Yeah,
I'm like
I've been
Oh.
taking my cue from Leland, and I sit and
Oh,
just watch
yeah.
all the credits now, because those people deserve that, at least.
it's just like people leaving, so it's easier to get out of there.
Yeah, man.
Too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's more the reason. I'm not keeping track of who's in the credits.
I'm mostly looking for like the music.
The only deep credit that I actually pay attention to is the people who made the credits, because I'm always looking out for scarlet letters.
And they are still working, and it's very
They
strong.
yeah.
They did D&D.
Did they?
I think so.
Nice.
There you go.
But also, yeah,
Again-
actually, the music is the section that I do actually pay attention to as well.
Yeah.
I like to know where shit was filmed.
Yeah, that's
That
cool
is
too.
sometimes interesting.
Yeah.
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 Lots of movies in Montreal, Quebec, like
I mean, all
Atlanta, New Zealand.
of the MCU is pretty much done in Atlanta at this point.
no, yeah.
Oh wow. I didn't even know that.
TV
I
is
would've
filmed
never
in
known.
Toronto, and Marvel is filmed in Georgia.
Yeah, I would never
You-
know that.
You know, when you boot up Killing Floor 2, the Made in Georgia thing pops up.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah,
right on.
yeah. The
I
Georgia
haven't
Peach thing.
I haven't opened that game up yet, but I did get it and download it.
Oh, nice.
That one's still.
I just haven't opened to start clicking through it.
What did we say? The sale ends
Like in April or something.
in 3 weeks for
3
Killing
weeks,
Floor
I
2?
think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's April
Killing Floor
now.
It was only like what is it? $7.99?
$7.49.
$7.99. Yeah,
49.
something like that.
I'm in that 749.
You've
Hope I
had
can come
fun
scoop
with that.
you up. Yeah. It's fun.
I'm just really curious, how do we do with a big group and waves and tasks?
We just do them.
Made in Georgia.
Yeah,
I'll allow it.
Scott says "Made in Georgia" would be a good drag queen.
That
name. And
would
you know
be a
what?
good
Yeah,
name.
that's
Yeah.
cute.
It's
Yeah.
solid.
I'm for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, Jen, I'm always looking for all the grips, all the grips in the credits. That's what I look for. I don't know what a grip
Jordan
is, but I like
loves a
seeing the
good boy
grips.
grip.
Oh yeah, all
Best
the
Looking
boy.
for that best boy grip.
best boy grips.
I have no
Yep.
idea what that means. Is there?
He's the bestest boy.
He's the best
With-
boy grip.
with a grip. Yeah.
Who's also fast as fuck.
Boy.
That reminds me of that one clip, the old clip of Stephen Colbert during the Colbert Report days, where he broke characters super hard. It's just because he's
When he was doing the names.
yeah,
Yeah.
suck my dick. His father was what was his father's name?
Someone just shared it recently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think someone shared it with me,
Uh,
then I shared it. Did I share it to you guys?
I mean, it might have been you. I just know
Yeah.
it was shared in the group. It's sometimes difficult for me to keep track of like what's shared in which like chain of groups and people in general.
There's a
That's why
lot.
That's why I don't go on the Discord sometimes. It's just too much. It's like
So many memes.
so many things.
There's a new setting in Discord. It should be available to everyone now, where you can just customize the view. So for the channels that you just don't participate in, you can just not have it in your view at all. I forgot what it's called
Fair
though.
enough.
I just mute those channels. I'm
You could also
kinda
just do that.
accepted at that. Yeah.
That's probably why browse channels. It's just right at the top there. Yeah.
Ah.
You click on that, then you can actually just say, "Oh, I don't need to see these. I can see and just these 5 or whatever."
Something I learned recently, I didn't know, was that channels could have sub channels.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's more for
Oh yeah, actually.
like say we're all talking about something in the movie section, like, but let's have a sub channel for this one specific movie or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like all the sub channels and stuff like that. It is more handy for much larger Discord
Heck,
communities.
no.
Beck, the podcast is the Dom channel.
Hmm.
That way you don't have a choice of what's going to be talked about. We decide. And you like it.
Oh yeah, so I finally beat Diablo 2. Now I'm starting my campaign of Diablo 3 with Steph. I like
What's your
Diablo 2
character's
more.
name again?
I'm just using like one of my go-to fantasy character
Okay.
names. Yeah, nothing special.
Yeah.
Though I did want to do
Steph?
sex slave again, but you know, Jackie, thank you so much for cheering for 200 bits.
Woo.
I like naming my
Steph,
paladins and whatnot sex slave.
Mm.
Anyway,
What's your character's name?
Blair Witch.
because you're a witch
And
doctor.
Yeah, because I'm a witch doctor.
And how would you perhaps describe how you spelled out that name?
I spelled it BLAIRWICH, like a sandwich.
It's not Blair Witch. It's
It's
Blair Witch.
Blair Witch. I love it. It's great.
The treasure that never stops giving.
I was like looking at all my character names. So I have a barbarian named Burley, and then I have a Wichita, which is another witch doctor.
Did you tell everyone what you wanted to name your character in Diablo 4?
I think I did.
I remember she said it. I don't know if she said it on air though.
I have a picture of her.
Yes, Steph
I
wanted to
honestly
name.
forget her name. That's the problem. We
Steph
kept
wanted to
forgetting.
name her Barbarian Walters.
Oh yeah, yeah, Barbarian Walters or Barbarian. There was another one.
Now
Barbarian
that is a
Walters,
good drag name.
but it wouldn't fit. They don't got a lot of space.
It's like a 14 character limit or something.
Yeah, they didn't have a lot of space. So
Yes,
I
Barbarian
settled with,
Streisand was the second one.
Oh yeah,
Barbarian Walters is I think fantastic. Like that is cool. Goddamn.
I like Barbarian Streisand better, but yeah, like that's definitely too long.
yeah. I like looked. It was just like it would not let me, and I was like, okay, fine. So I settled with what is that? It's
With
I forget. I can't think of it.
Vinny
off the top of my head. Barbariano.
That's a stretch.
I'm just gonna keep saying
Barbarino?
it until
Barbariano? God. Barbariano.
Barbariano. There we go. Fucking did it. Took us 2 years, but we did it. Whew.
No clue.
That was
Like,
an
no
that was an
regrets.
ordeal. No regrets at all.
No regrets.
No regrets.
No, we're not doing it again.
Oh, that's my barbarian's name, Rhubarb.
Oh yeah.
Rhubarb. That's
He looks
goddamn priceless.
badass.
That is such
This
a
is
cute name.
Rhubarb.
Oh damn.
Yeah, no, they're real fun. Like they really stepped up the customization because like you can change the color of your tattoos. They have tribal ones, they got blood ones, they got like they just got a whole
There's
set of
actual
stuff.
customization in Diablo now.
Yeah. And you
That's
can
cool.
actually see your character like the way that you made them in the cutscenes and stuff, and they
Yeah.
look just super sick. Yeah. I'll admit, I'm really excited when that gameplay comes out. But
June 2nd.
yeah, the other characters
June 4th.
on yeah, the other characters I have on Diablo 3 is I have a monk named Tiff, and then I got a wizard named Frank.
Yep.
I don't know why Frank was the
Frank.
name I settled on, but
Here's
I didn't put any characters.
Just-
the great wizard Frank.
Yep.
This is Frank.
At least,
Carl the Wizard.
at least my wizard's named Magic Mike.
Jesus.
Dude, the customization on Diablo 3 too, dude, Burley got them like thigh high freaking sock looking leg tattoo things, and I was like, how fucking sick. She cool. She got a giant sword. I'm
Is it
having
a
lot of
sword
fun
made
with my
for a
game.
giant, or is it just a very large sword? I have
Very
Yes.
very
large
specific.
sword.
Okay.
I think it's kind of on par
mean
with
two
like
different things
Cloud's
to me.
Buster Sword, but maybe that's an exaggeration.
Yeah, it's about the same size.
It's
Fuck.
pretty
Yo,
big.
have you all seen the trailer for
Beetle?
Blue Beetle?
With that giant ass sword at the end. It was
Yeah.
legit.
Yeah,
It was legit.
That was a very kind of anime scene
It
or
was.
kind of like movement.
It
And I'm
was.
wondering like I'm thinking like is this whole fucking movie going to be like anime influence?
I
That'd be
hope
pretty
so.
rad.
Dude,
That'd be pretty rad.
well, because I saw I think the director said the movie's gonna be Latino as hell, which perfect, great, love it.
Hell
But
yeah.
but I also know Latinos love Dragon Ball Z. I hope we get some. I hope we get
Ooh.
some shonen anime shit going
Just-
on.
Just Jaime like yelling and screaming to power up. It doesn't
So-
work like that, but
So, fun story. I know someone who was on it for 4 months in Panama shooting it. They were on set.
Wow.
Said it's pretty fun. They enjoyed
on.
working on it. But fun side note, all the stuff in Panama, the cityscapes and stuff, I guess, at the big final fight scene takes place in like a small town. I'm not quite sure exactly. And that's it. They stick with it. They were working. It was like 11, 12 o'clock at night and gunshots were starting going off in the area. And the local, the guy that's like there to like tell them what's going on locally, I guess, walked. It was just like, he was just like, wrap it up. And they were like, but we have to shoot. They're like, no. That was the cartel warning you. You're done.
Oh.
They were
Oh,
like,
jeez.
oh, they're like, you have 30 minutes to get all of this gone. It's like,
zoinks.
Jeez.
yeah, he was like, we've never moved faster. It's like-
I mean,
Yeah.
fear is a
Yeah.
powerful motivator.
no, he said everyone was really nice on it. Susan Sarandon was really into it.
Sweet.
So, yeah. Says it was,
She's great.
he actually said it was one of the few movies that he's worked on that he actually liked working on.
That's good.
Now, let's see if they make a good movie out of it. Well, that's we'll talk
well,
in 6
you know.
months, but
Yeah.
that's not here nor there this time. Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll figure it out or ruin it in editing.
yeah. Like before the podcast, before you and Steph came on, Leland, me and Anthony were talking about it. I forgot where I was going with this. Oh no, the timeline of DC movies and the James Gunniverse.
Don't do it. Flash is supposed to fix all of this.
But Blue Beetle's after the Flash.
Yeah. The open invitation, James Gunn said on Twitter, like, Zach Levi and Gal are welcome to stay on board if they so choose to. Yeah.
Gal can stay.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well,
But apparently, Flashpoint is supposed to do stuff.
I
mean-
finally.
yeah.
I was gonna say I finally saw the trailer for Flashpoint at the D&D screening I went to.
Look, that
Like-
trailer looks dope. Like,
I'm very conflicted about it.
Yeah.
Is it the
but
Batman one?
I kind of
Ezra
saw
Miller.
like I kind of
Yeah, yeah,
saw
yeah.
about like what you guys were talking about and we're getting hyped over.
yeah. Like the trailer looks so dope. It's just like
Look.
Ezra Miller's like, but
Yeah, that's how I felt when I was watching. I was like, "This looks cool," but aren't we not rooting for you?
Look,
At
if
all?
you didn't want to go to see a movie that had bad people in it, you would never
Yeah.
see another movie.
Yeah, that's also true.
So I'm
That's
just
kind
saying.
of like
yeah.
not listening to music because of said person.
That's a chore I have to do every time I find a new band. Is
Mhm.
once I'm like, oh, I like these guys, I'm gonna keep listening to. I go
You
to their
look if
social
they're-
media.
Just to see
I go to
their
their and start looking around to start sniffing out if like are these people I can support.
This is what I do.
Mm,
I
okay.
type in the name and then controversy afterwards.
That's
what
probably
drama are
faster.
you in?
It's
That's
just
probably
straight to the point. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
What was the one you asked me today, Anthony? We were Oh, Shane told me there's a rumor that they're gonna bring Quake from Agents of Shield into
yeah.
Secret Invasion. Because I guess she was asked at something. They were like, "Hey, would you ever come back to an MCU property?" And she was like, "You're not allowed to ask me that, and I'm not allowed to say anything." And it was just like, "Oh, okay, maybe." And there's the rumor kicking around, and then Anthony was just like, "Didn't she become problematic during the pandemic?" And I was just like, honestly, I don't know. I don't remember hearing anything bad about Chloe Bennett, but
It was like a.
I mean, who
I
knows?
think it's mostly a nothing burger.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like people getting mad about. Let me find out. 'Cause I knew I saw it wasn't anything serious.
Mm.
Yeah. I mean, if
Hmm.
everyone's allowed to be stupid sometimes,
Yeah.
as long as you don't double down or, it's not
wasp it?
actually stupid, it's something awful. Or if you like genuinely come back and apologize, there's a lot of things that you can just apologize for,
Oh yeah.
and right your wrongs. Yeah, I was telling you, like, it'd be nice if Shield could kind of get the respect that I feel it earned in its like
Mhm.
6 years on air of like doing some fucking Marvel work.
My
And
my only stipulation with her bringing her in is that you have to address the fill factor, and if you don't, then like what the fuck?
yeah, that's kind of a thing. Like, if she comes in, everyone's gonna start looking for Phil.
Yeah, and who's to say maybe he don't show up in a flashback?
It'd be great. Like, also cool dude. Like, I would like
Yeah.
him to keep working, and this is a job that would pay him pretty well. So that
Yeah.
makes me feel
Clark
know.
Gregg.
Yep,
Clark Gregg, good dude. Solid high five.
because we got high fives.
Yeah.
All right, you guys can continue. I'm gonna go.
Thank you guys so much for
Alright.
hanging out with us.
We're also
Just,
leaving.
again, we're hitting the judges.
Yeah. This has.
that's fair.
I didn't even change the subtitle.
I'm
But this has
snapped.
been LORC. Wait a second. LORC Nights. We hope you enjoyed this post show to the show.
Which is just the show.
Which is just the show, but more
Or less.
or less sometimes. Yeah.
It's the show without the pressure of like keeping things going.
Yeah. And you only get to watch this portion if you watch the video version. This doesn't
That's
show
right.
up on the podcast.
This is exclusive.
Exclusive. But yeah, we'll be right back here on Thursday for Co-op Thursday, where Steph and I are playing Darksiders Genesis.
Yeah.
I don't know how much longer this game is, but still a good time. Still a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I think we have all of our powers now, so I can I can move electrical balls around to power things up, and then Steph can just punch things really, really hard.
Yeah. You just have to get the right angle at it, because if you don't shoot forward, I'll just be punching the ground excessively.
Solid 5 minutes of Steph punching the ground when she needs to punch straight.
Yeah. It took a lot of tries, but it was a good time.
If you want that sweet ground punching action,
Tune in on Thursday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, right here on twitch.tv/LRC Podcast. So yes, I hope you all have a wonderful night, and we will see you all next time. Bye.
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 Live long and
I wonder if I could
prosper.
do that. Hold on. Oh, my pinky really strains to do that.
There you go.
I did it.
You did it. And we're